75 last trade here in the NASDAQ, 68.25 last trade in the S&P. And shout out to Eduardo in the chat. I'm sure Dakota is going to be talking about this as well. 25,420 has been a level all week in the Nasdaq, and it is a point and a half off the low of that move there. Someone likes the 420s. Shout out to my guy Eddie Horn. Someone's buying there. Someone is buying there. All right. Let's take a look here. What happened, Hogue?
No, just got a text from Eddie yesterday. He's doing well. Probably
nice.
Good. Hang out with this weekend at some point.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Eddie, if you're watching, shout out to you. I hope you're doing well. And it sounds like you are. Good to hear. Let's take a look at the tilt. Tilt in the S&P growing here. 70% long tilt in the S&P, 62% long in the NASDAQ. So traders are trying to trade this range that we've been talking about, Hogue. That move happened a lot quicker, but price-wise, we haven't seen anything that we didn't expect, right? And I think sometimes it kind of shakes up your it's like a snow globe, right? It's like everything's settled and you just shake it up and you're like, okay, what are we seeing here now? And then when it clears, it's the same exact prices that we've been looking at the entire time. We just don't get to choose how the market gets to the other side of the range, right? We were talking about it. The S&P just from a flow perspective wasn't really going anywhere to the upside,
right.
and it made sense to short it. It's just that short 40 points in a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes. Maybe not the way we expected it, but hey, we don't get to choose that.
Well, I mean, if you're just following balance to break even rules, you would have been selling those highs.
Right.
Helps you limit risk, and you would have caught that. I'm sure there's a few folks out there that caught this really nicely. Had a good month today.
Right. If you did make some profits, do what you can. We saw Mandy do this yesterday. Mandy was up about $3,900 when she was on with Coach Hoop and I. Set a trailing loss limit, which you can do on the Top Step platform. Set a trailing loss so you make sure you lock in some of the gains for the day. I think one of the worst things that I have done as a trader is make a ton of money early and think, hey, if I just keep doing this, right? I made $1,000 in 5 minutes. There's a lot more 5 minutes left in the day. If I could make $1,000 every 5 minutes, I might have $1 million before the end of the day. And that's unfortunately just not how this works. The market presented an opportunity. Secure some of the profits that you made on the day. And if you see another opportunity, go ahead and take it. But make sure you leave the day with some money in your account. We got the team ready in the back. I see Dolby Time taking a big swig of coffee back there. Dakota's ready. Jack is ready. Are we good to go? We got the thumbs up. We are good to go. Hogue, do the thing. Great opening call. JD, great stuff as well. We'll see you soon. Hogue, do the thing. Take us into fast markets.
All right. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, JD. Thanks all of you for being with us today. And as always, I got my top of the chat, my early risers here. My good friend Nick Nichols was first in the chat today. I hope things are going well for you, Nick. Hope things are going well for all of you. Man Caves, Gorillionaire, Joe Colazzo. We have 33 Stones, The Dark One. That's a new name. The Leprechaun, River of Risk. I like that chat name. That's kind of cool. JLDD, Liam Callahan, just to name the top of the chat. We are very happy to have all of you here with us today. And as always, remember, stay humble, grateful, creative, and centered in your trading today. Pray for peace every day. And we are headed for fast markets right now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Turn the machine back on. Turn the machine back on. Turn the machine back on. Turn the machine back on.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to Fast Markets. Dakota, you're from Utah, so you probably don't know what happened last night. Congrats to the Fenwick Friars. My former high school beat East St. Louis in the 6A Illinois High School Football Championship. One of the biggest upsets possibly ever. I own the movie rights. Welcome to Fast markets, everybody. Dakota, how you doing this morning?
Man, we got that dump. Is this a buyable dip? So far, yeah. Coach Jay was saying about it. Shout out 420. We held. That's been the line on the sand this week. But so far, so good. Let's see how this market's going to handle. It's Wednesday, middle of the week. And not only did we bounce off 420, I mean, we can see that there's a nice level of support there as well a few times. And so my next question is, do we see a V-shaped recovery like we seen just the other day, where we have a nice sell-off and we just recover? And yeah, crypto's doing good. My stock
God.
pick on Monday is up 15%. So it's a great day, man.
Dakota, it's now law. You must declare when you cover this. We need to know.
I will declare when I cover it. I debated covering like 25% of it today because we were up so much. But I will keep everyone updated on this Bitcoin immersion stock.
We will anxiously await. Just to give everyone the lay of the lounge this morning. Sorry, I can't speak this morning. Lay of the ground this morning. Lay of the lounge. Ground of the lounge. Job numbers, ADP came out. It was pretty bad. Then Microsoft hit us with sort of a bomb. That's what this dip is about. And I don't know, Dakota. It very well could bounce back, but I'm a little hands off at the moment because that was sort of a scary headline given the dynamics of the market.
What was that headline that they dropped?
That they lowered AI software sales quotas.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Someone's got to pay for this stuff. Someone's got to pay for it.
This.
Dolby, how are you doing this morning?
Doing great. Doing great. Got my favorite hat on. Got my favorite cup of coffee. Saw a show last night. Markets are moving. This is going to be fantastic. It's going to be a great morning.
It will be. We got about 55 seconds until the opening bell. We'll see. Anyone looking for anything on the open, or are we just going to be kind of chilling for a few minutes?
Hands off for right now.
Got some news coming up. I'd rather wait for that.
Yes, 8:45. We have U.S. S&P Services PMI. Trump is speaking at 9. That's always a treat.
Great.
9 o'clock. We got ISM Services PMI.
Was Microsoft part of the circular investment?
Yeah, I mean they own a chunk of OpenAI too. Just about 15 seconds till the bell here. Man, that news really threw a wrench into everything right now. Although I have to admit, Dakota, that range I've been talking about has been pretty good. Look at my
Yes.
We are open.
Yep. 4-hour chart. We are still just bouncing. We got another nice rejection off of 68.50 in the SPX. We're selling a little bit off the open here. The game is afoot.
Already down 0.5%. You could not get over those. Yeah, it is nothing. Especially if we start getting some not so nice AI news.
I mean,
we're talking about
that's a vibe check headline.
That is a vibe check.
I'm gonna be hands off for a while. I don't know how they're going to digest this.
We're going to find out.
Good reasons to wait. NASDAQ still could not get over those 25,655s. It got up to like 680s in the overnight. Just could not break it. Could not get over that sort of 50% retracement of that consolidation we had like mid-November. That's still pretty good resistance here. I think V-bounds could be on the table, though, if the market does end up digesting this news in a healthy way. If it's not in a healthy way, then this might be a much further down day than where we're at right now.
Well, sellers look like they're stepping in on this open so far.
I mean, we haven't got the sort of punishment in the individual stocks that I expect on that. Right now, NVIDIA down 1%. Microsoft, the guilty party in this case, is down 2.4%. But we've seen stocks get punished a whole lot more for any news contrary to our AI future.
Correct. Yeah, for a whole lot less too. All right, right back up. And look at those buyers step in.
Yeah, who knows if this is enough. enough negative news. Maybe if we start stacking negative headlines today. I don't know if
I
just one
mean,
little headline
we
is going to be enough.
did. I think with the rate cut, we're kind of in the bad news is good news for stocks right now
Mm.
because the ADP, I didn't give the numbers, was charitably effing terrible. 10K expected came in at minus 32,000 jobs.
Oh wow,
Really?
Actually,
Okay.
yeah. So we're close to a
that's not good.
90% or above chance of a rate cut in the December meeting, which is coming up 1 week from today.
Yeah,
Wow, that is really bad.
that seems all but certain, right? Looking more and more likely for that rate cut.
Looks almost certain at the moment. It could be a sign next week. Bessent is on the wire. He's optimistic about the Supreme Court tariff case.
Forgot about that one. That's still on the back burner.
Yeah. He doesn't believe tariffs are a tax. All right, we're arguing semantics now. We are bouncing a little bit here.
Yeah, buyers keep stepping in, buying these dips so far. Are we going to reverse this entire move?
It'd be very Nasdaq to do a V bounce already.
A V bounce on terrible job numbers and bad AI news. Perfect. As I've said it 100 times in this show, I don't know how the world will end, but NQs will be at all-time highs.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
60.
Yeah, I mean, it looks, 6 months out?
Yeah.
If the world ends, I mean, 6 months from now.
Think about all the building that will go into creating a new world. Very bullish.
Think about all the housing space, all the property available.
Okay, tiny rejection here. Looking around some of the other products, Bitcoin, as Dakota mentioned, has still been strong. We're trading 92,300. A little dip along with the stocks, but still strong the last couple days. 10-year yield dropped on that. The bad job number, 4.06. Let's call it 4.07% there. Looking around the Mag 7, Amazon Broadcom down 1%, Microsoft down 2.6%, Tesla up 1.4%.
Can't keep it down. Not financial advice.
So, Dakota, how are you framing this out right now? Where's your head at? Just waiting. I mean, we do have a numbers. We have a number at 8:45 and at 9.
Yeah, it's a mixed open. I mean, you look at and tell by the first 5 minutes, we tried to push down. Buyers stepped in, pushed it all the way up to, I'm talking about Nasdaq, these 530s, and now we're right back down to where we opened. Maybe a chop, just chop right now. I have no bias in direction. Obviously, I'm bullish equities because they typically go up and to the right in the long run, but nothing. It's hands off right now. You could lose a lot of money getting chopped up in this price action.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday, Dakota. You know, it's like trade in the open. There's a lot of volatility, but comes at you pretty fast, and it can be pretty disheartening to hit your daily loss limit within the
Correct.
first 5 minutes of being in the market. So nothing wrong with letting it settle down. I think we missed a 100-point move off the rip, but then the Nasdaq provided, I think, 2 or 3 more 100-point potential moves. So you know, your setup will always come eventually. Don't have to
I
wake up
think
and trade
yesterday we
immediately.
demonstrated that pretty nicely for everybody watching. That a big part of trading is just waiting and being patient. It's one of the harder parts. Just because we're in front of our screen, we're watching these markets, does not mean that we have to be in the trade or in a trade.
Yeah, I'm in a similar boat to yesterday where I'm kind of waiting for those extremes of the range we have formed. So I'm looking, I don't want to think about buying a dip until we test that 6,800 level in the SPX, 6,810, and maybe change in the futures. Also, Dolby, you talked about blowing out right away. Actually, back in the day, you know, if you're going to blow out, this isn't trading advice, but that's the best way to do it because then you're done for the day.
That is
Much
true. If you
better.
want,
It is
yeah.
like we used to.
Love that logic.
Well, it's true because the non-farm number used to be like our make or break kind of for the month, and so you either made a bunch or you blew out. By blow out, I mean hit your daily loss limit, right? And so
Mhm.
if you hit your daily loss limit by 7:31 in the morning, it's a Friday, you just got to go home. That's much better than death by 1,000 cuts and leaving at 3 in shambles.
That's
The
right.
silver
It's a
lining,
power
man.
hour.
Glass half full.
Mm-hmm. Always look for the bright side. Trading 68.35 ES.
I mean, daily loss limit's there for a reason, right? That's how much you're willing to lose for a day. If you lose it early, then you know,
So be it.
so be it.
A little bit of a ceiling here at 25,520s. NASDAQ doing a good job of still making higher lows off this 1 minute, so maybe there's still some buyers around here.
Yeah,
Dakota,
we're
any
hanging around
potential
500s.
targets? Maybe like 600s. I mean, that could be an interesting location.
No, I'm not looking. It's hard to see directional. I mean, if we could get up to, yeah, like you said, kind of that support that we had before we broke down, that could be a level. There's another nice level of support around like these 580s on the upside. Of course, my 420 level on the downside. But after this big sell off, I want to see some, what do we call it? Maybe some market structure, price discovery, see higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, just something to indicate which direction we're going to go, or if we're just going to make everyone mad and chop around, which, well, the first 10 minutes is doing just that.
As Pug Traveler
okay.
mentions, you can look at a glass half full of noodles. For those who were here yesterday,
Oh man,
you know what that's all about.
We still doing
I'm
noodles.
still trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
You know that's been confirmed, right? That is a true saying, but
I don't know if that was confirmed, Dakota. Chat seemed to think that it was not confirmed.
Google it.
Yeah, let me pull it up on my work.
Yeah,
computer.
everyone was Googling it. Is AI just hallucinating? Is that what we're getting? Like this is why Microsoft can't sell more AI tools, because they're telling us that the French have a saying that you're lucky you have a butt full of noodles.
Man, what a time to be alive.
Yeah, see, look,
if you're here for the first time today, I swear there's context to this. Okay.
All right, we're pushing the lows here. We're pushing the lows.
You know, potential setup that we could get here would be a breakthrough 25,420s, and then maybe a retest of the 420s for continuation to the downside.
Yeah,
we did break the 1 hour range this morning. I'm trying to see if there's a bigger range. I'm not really seeing one right now. I mean, for the daily, you'd have to get down to like the 400s, maybe even the 350s. The 4 hour range is totally broken down from the overnight. So things are certainly looking bearish off the rip if we can get below those 420s.
Bearish equities, but Bitmine is pushing session highs.
Oh my god, you're gonna be insufferable with these laser eyes.
I'm going to, man. We're up 6% here. Crypto's doing well. Crypto's doing well right now. Let's just say that. Bitcoin is at almost 93,000.
Nice.
Broadcom taking a hit again. So is Netflix. Netflix is down almost 5%.
Whatever. Netflix is trash. They have such a dumb company.
Death by Lightning was pretty good. It was the first thing I've watched on Netflix in years. It was pretty good. All right, we're pushing a little higher on the what we call it, a preemptive V bounce.
Yep.
Getting close to overnight VWAP in the ES right now.
Yeah, Jack, okay. I'm fixated with this to see the price movements on it. So
if it's good enough to talk about on Top Step TV, it's good enough to sell. Isn't that right, Dakota? Isn't there a saying?
No, because I talked about it on Monday when we were at $29 a share, and now we're pushing through 34. So it's if it involves these markets, it's always good enough to talk about.
Okay.
Indeed. Well, we got someone who's good enough to talk, period. Let's bring in Hogue, get his thoughts on the Open. Hogue, how you doing?
Hey, Jack, Dolby, Dakota,
Hogue.
good to see you guys.
Hogue!
Yeah.
What's happening?
Oh, just hanging out, watching these markets.
Absolutely nothing right now.
Yeah, Microsoft just dropped a C mine on us a little bit before the
Yeah.
Open. We're trying to figure out.
Well, I
I
mean,
think
keep things in perspective. We're still inside the range from yesterday. The opening range in the S&P is the dead low. We did take a little peek below the 1 minute opening range in the Nasdaq. There was a little bit of information right off the open. We got some pretty negative delta right off the open in the S&Ps. I think that this sell-off is largely created by short time frame traders, and I think that they're short in the hole. I can't sell this above yesterday's regular trading hour session lows. Seeing a pullback here. This is probably a lot of those early shorts getting squeezed out. Looking for information, Dakota. I'm completely aligned with you. I need to see some sort of structure begin to form before I start getting involved. We do have positive delta in the S&P is 1,000 now, positive 400 in the Nasdaq. We are at the front end of rollover. We have to remember that when we're talking about delta, but we are really at the front end of rollover. We're only 4% done in the rollover in the S&Ps, so still a little bit dependable as far as delta is concerned. Nothing to worry about that right now, but with the opening range the dead low and the inability to take out yesterday's session low, Dakota, that would be your 420 level in the Nasdaq. I can't sell it here just yet. I think we're too short in short time frame.
Yeah. Yep.
PMI in a minute.
I think we're just hanging out
Yes,
here.
indeed.
Hanging
Well,
out.
at least through these numbers, as Dolby mentioned, 1 minute until U.S. S&P Services PMI and Composite.
And we got another one
I
at
mean,
9.
Someone says, I remember when Netflix was at 1,000. Well, they did a stock split. That's why it changed so dramatically. Bitcoin finding a lot of buyers, 93,500.
Remember, quote all stocks in market cap. It'll never lead you astray. 30 seconds until PMI.
Yes, Karen, the rally sweater isn't working yet. We'll see.
CR Tory says Dow with no care in the world. You don't need to care about anything when you got Sherwin-Williams back. I mean, that is just in its own world. Fun market to trade. I actually recommend it if y'all have never traded the YM before. I think it's kind of similar to the RTY where you can actually trade an E-mini or two and not get complete whiplash. So it is a fun market to trade.
Yeah, numbers out. Plus, when you trade the Dow, you can pretend you're Jesse Livermore and reading physical ticker tape.
That's right. That's right. Well, that was it. That was the news. 8:45. Not a whole lot of action there.
54.1 against an estimated 55, so a little bit below.
It's hard to pick either direction now. We're still just chopping around. I mean, we have Tesla up almost 2% and Apple up 0.5%. They're the ones kind of holding this from just falling off the cliff or breaking
from the
through those
chasm.
420s.
What's NVIDIA doing? Pull up the NVIDIA chart. Runs our lives.
Down 0.9%.
It got hit hard off the open. I mean, it started off at 184 down to 180s.
Here we are right at 500 in the NASDAQ.
So allegedly, Trump is speaking. Do we know, Jack? Do you know what he's talking about? I mean, no, we don't never really know. But does he have like a general focus of what he's trying to be talking about today?
I could probably name a dozen things and he'll hit on 10,
Yeah,
but it
right.
just says Trump speaks.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Can't wait. Got a little bit of a Dorito pattern here forming in the NASDAQ.
And it goes
right
without
now.
saying. Trump speaks. He's always speaking.
He is.
Mm-hmm. Meta
Higher
back to
lows, lower
scratch. Tesla up 1.8%. Microsoft still down 2.6%. Broadcom now down 2.2%. 10-year yield still dropping a little bit, 4.06. Bitcoin 93,000 in the spot.
Yeah, crypto's up across the board. Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, all the crypto's up right now. At least 1%, if not more.
Yeah.
All right.
We
With
like
that,
it.
do we have Hogue, are you watching this trade in the house account? Looks like we have some crude on.
Yes, we do. We are still short shoe micro crude 5907. Opening range, 5-minute opening range remains the dead high. It's still a valid trade. So we're still sitting in it.
Excellent.
Robert,
What's Polymarket saying?
who knows?
Our friends here.
In the meantime, there's a question in chat from Robert T21 Trading. What's Doritos versus Megaphone? That's pretty self-explanatory. But here's the picture of a Dorito pattern. So it is higher lows, lower highs. It looks like a Dorito chip. And then the Megaphone pattern is the opposite. So you have higher highs and lower lows. Looks
All
like
just
a
depends on the
Megaphone.
way you put the Dorito.
Correct.
Yeah, which way
It's
it's
an
facing.
inverse Dorito, regular Doritos. It's just having a good time on TV.
Yeah. People get a lot of that. The chat gets a lot of that. Everyone naming different patterns. At least you don't
Yep.
sell it, Dobie.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. This is Adobe
No.
concepts.
It's still be concepts. Yeah, it's all food based. It's all food based.
Call them whatever you want, as long as you're consistent with it. They're just shapes.
100%.
These are just prices.
Yeah, I think it's like neutral flag. I think is like the standard or pennant formation. Yeah, it's all rebranding.
Yeah,
It's all just
expansion,
branding.
contraction.
Yep.
You can make some money off that.
That's the
What, rebranding
Rebrand?
technicals? Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
And then you got the cheesy bullet pattern.
Yep. Cheesy.
Get the Batman pattern.
Yeah, cool.
Oh yeah, we've seen that a few times.
I like the Batman one. That is a good
Batman
one.
pattern.
That is a good one.
All right, pushing these lows now.
Yep. Testing the bottom of the Dorito and the NASDAQ.
10
buy it?
minutes. We got the double doozy of ISM plus Trump speaking. Remember, with the crude, we do have crude oil inventories, a famously accurate number at 9:30.
Best job
I'm
on
gonna
earth.
be honest. I might be okay with a short here. It'd be a little preemptive on the breakdown to go retest these lows. But I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Oh, nope. I clicked buy. I'm gonna close
you
that one out.
won.
That was a quick 15 points.
Nice. Well done.
What a
Those
day,
Wednesdays
man.
off to a banner start.
What a day. I went to click sell on my, it's just muscle memory. I clicked buy and it worked out. All right. We'll take
man.
that one. Nice little 20
Still working
points.
out.
Yep.
15 points on that one.
Has those noodles in his favor. Congratulations, Dakota.
Oh. 1 for 1.
We'll see this number. I think everyone's just got to be real careful today.
All right. Now I'm
Because
short.
You can just foresee it didn't happen today yet. You could see, right, a day where that exact same Microsoft headline comes out and the NASDAQ just dumps 2%.
Correct. Yes. Yep. That's
what's making me nervous to buy dips.
Also, I was wondering, like, if we can start stacking some negative news, that could get much, much worse. Like, what if we get another AI headline that comes out bearish today. Like that could. It's the stacking. I think that's what Tuckman said a while ago too. Like the market can handle, one or two bits of negative news at a time, but when you start stacking negative news, they can get a little heavy on the markets. So we already got one.
Yeah,
We'll get another.
it's like that. Micro. What would you call it? That pullback we had in the last 2 weeks that was immediately reversed. It was like you had the Facebook capex in their earnings,
Mm-hmm.
you had the Burry short, and then you had Altman crashing out, and that was enough to change the narrative.
Dude, Altman, he is such a strange interview. What a guy. What a guy.
Yeah, I'm short
Yeah.
right now from 65. My target 420.
It's a great target.
Where are you short
Remember
from?
Dolby.
465, Hogue.
465. 1 micro.
2 micros.
2.
What's up, Jack?
You're looking for a breakdown. Microsoft continues to sell off. Nvidia is down 1% now, and I'm just continuing to see weakness in this market. And Nasdaq kind of just chopping around, trying to test these lows, making lower highs. By the way, see, lower high, lower high, lower high. So I'm looking to. I mean, well, we're
There
getting
it
it.
is.
We're getting it.
Nice read, Dakota.
And
Man, you're in a micro. You're already up, what, almost $100? Nice trade.
yeah, 2 micros.
Oh, nice.
So let's see if we could get that. Let's see if we get some continuation here. Let's manage some risk. Let's get to that 420 mark.
Is there, are you looking for one at 420 or whole thing at 420?
One at 420, and then hold on to another.
The runners? Yep.
Yeah.
Gold putting in new session lows. A
Interesting.
beautiful failed upside auction at the high.
Yeah, buyers said never mind.
More than letting that low
Yeah.
get taken out. Well, for now, we'll see.
Those 30-point bounces come at you fast on the NASDAQ.
Old Dolby was going to say is, I mean, if you're wondering why billionaire titans of industry are real, I always frame it this way. To become a billionaire, it means at some point you had $500 million and we're like, let's press.
That is true. That is true.
I scratched that one. Break even. I just there is no follow through on there. Sellers are just not home.
There's casual 50-point bounce in 1 minute. Good times.
Yeah,
Good times.
yeah. We tried, everyone.
Yeah.
Market did not follow.
You had the
Gold
conviction and took
continues
it.
getting smushed.
Five minutes until
Alright.
ISM. The VIX on this, it was back above 17. Now trading 1685. Trading. It's an index.
Shorts are kind of interesting at like 520s or 540s if we can like jump up there on news and then maybe roll back over again.
Yeah. They just buy it, and muscle memory says buy it. I should have bought it. Just
Gold
chop,
continues
just
to
chop
be-
right now. We tried to break through and break out of this chop, and look, buyers brought right back to 500 here in the Nasdaq. So it
Wait for
says
this
gold
number.
getting smoked. I'm seeing it's up 0.5%.
Well, can't be that smoked.
Yeah.
then, if
Yeah,
that's the
it's
case.
come off considerably off its session high. $36 break off the session high.
Okay, so a decent
Gold.
pullback.
And gold is a hell of a trade in the overnight session.
Always.
Can't sell equities
Always.
until we're below yesterday's low.
See, I still like the buy down around 60. If we can break the lows, get some consolidation around 68.10, that's the first place I would buy. Otherwise, we're kind of middle for me.
Data in 3 minutes.
Yes, indeedy.
That could be what this market's waiting for.
Good.
Just
Nice little.
needs that ISM services PMI.
A nice little 15-minute range forming in the micro NASDAQ for any range traders out there. 15-minute range highs about, let's say 540s, and we'll say 420s to the downside. We got 1, 2, 3 15-minute candlesticks all kind of smushed together. And you can see that in the 1-minute chart as well. Got a nice little range forming.
And remember, numbers are back on the menu. Tomorrow we got jobless claims again. Now, I am very interested in that because jobless claims were kind of wildly different from its ADP counterpart. Now, if you'll recall last year, I believe it was at one point, ADP was catching strays because they were way more negative than the official numbers.
Yeah.
But then, lo and behold, a few months later, they did revisions, and ADP was right.
Yes.
Good job, ADP.
Yeah,
But I mean, more
ADP
importantly, Jack, think of all
once
the
again,
content creators who depend on this
Look in the
news.
books.
Rejoicing.
Precisely. ADP is based on data. It's based on, I believe, your social security numbers or something like that. NFP, jobless claims, they are a survey.
You saying ADP is more legit?
I'm saying they're just different. I think they're both valuable. There's more resources and, it's a more expansive survey, I believe, for like NFP and stuff. We are 1 minute 40 away from the number.
We are locked up in a 20-point range in the NASDAQ on the 1 minute right now.
Yeah, it's waiting. I was thinking we could
It is
go
waiting.
test peak down below these below 420, and we didn't. We just we held.
We're getting an offer in
15 seconds.
537, 1 micro. Let's just see if we can get a top of 15-minute range.
Crypto not getting the same bounce at the moment. Still trade 92,500.
VIX continues to pull off its session highs.
Okay. We'll see if that maintains into this number here in 40 seconds.
Given how
Delta
close
in the
we
S&P
are,
and in the NASDAQ flat.
because remember, the VIX is specifically, although you can, use it to talk about other indices, it's specifically and it's modeled off of S&P 500 options about a month out. And it is worth noting how consistently high it has been lately while we are 1% and change away from all-time highs in the SPX.
Yeah.
Yep. We're not far off all-time highs.
Here's
5
the
seconds.
number.
Dome's thin.
A lot of nothing so far.
I think it's out. Okay, there we go. It's a little
pump.
push to the upside. Let's see what we got there for the number.
We got an offer in at 30
52.6
seconds.
against a 52. So slight beat there.
Nothing.
Prices
Not
paid.
get filled.
Well, 65.4. So that's probably what it's more reacting to. 65.4 against 68 for prices paid. That's slightly better news. Both those numbers in the direction that you want versus the forecast.
Well, back up to
Okay.
New York session highs. If we can
And to
break through
overnight
them.
VWAP in the ES.
Pretty chill so far, other than that Microsoft AI news.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nvidia caught a bid
Never
right
settles
there.
out.
And we're starting to see buyers step in on this market
You want to?
across the board. Yeah.
I don't know. That I'm looking at that 7:30 candle, right? ADP came out 7:15. 1 second. I mean, it's not just Microsoft. We're all kind of ignoring. It looks like we did get a sell-off of it right away. It's kind of eclipsed. The ADP number was really trash.
Mm-hmm.
And given that the expectations for a rate cut were already, 87% yesterday, I don't know how much more juice is left in confirming that.
So good news is bad. Bad news is good news to increase the likelihood. Ooh, make it filled
Whatever
here.
it is.
New highs, yes.
New highs, yes.
Session highs.
Hmm.
New session
NASDAQ
highs,
up
NASDAQ.
against it too.
Wait.
Yep.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
pulling the sword
sorry.
right
I'm
now.
looking at
TS is making highs.
15-minute bars.
And off we go.
Right. We're
Yeah.
pulling
I
that
mean, we
short
got to
again.
get up to get back to the ADP print. We'd have to get up to, 58.60 or so.
V-shaped
I have a full
recovery
bid order.
on
Yeah.
its way.
Don't sell it.
I mean, it's doing just what it did yesterday, right? We had that big sell-off, and now we're recovering from 420.
Don't sell it unless we're below yesterday's low.
Whose rule was that again, Hogue?
There was somebody that was on screen that was talking about that.
Yeah.
And,
If you
we had that sell-off, after that news, and the delta was really, really negative in the S&Ps, which said that was shorter time frame. They were all short in the hole, and if they didn't get new selling coming in, this is what happens. They're getting squeezed out now. Dakota, we're getting pretty close to your support levels that you were pointing out earlier. Do you think you might be thinking about selling it up against those levels?
No, Hogue. I would see like 600, maybe 613, but it depends. Getting there is one thing, and then how we react
How
is
it
a
gets there?
different thing. Yeah. Yeah. Just like if you guys remember yesterday where I was looking for a breakout to like 640 and then how we reacted around 640, like we have to get there first and then we got to see some resistance, maybe a 3-bar reversal. And then I might be tempted, but as of right now, nah. I'm looking at the market and it's starting to catch a bid. Obviously, we see NASDAQ going up, but NVIDIA was down 1%. We're only down 0.4. Apple's up 0.6. Microsoft is off its lows. I mean, we got Google up 0.4. I mean, it's buyers are stepping in. Tesla's up almost 3%.
Yeah.
Bitmine
If
up
that's
7%.
the case, how do how do we get long then? Look for a pullback to 500s maybe, 520s.
You guys do you. I mean, what? It's crazy. Nvidia was trading, 170 on November 25th off the open. Now it's trading 180. Microsoft says they're softening their sales quotas, and people are just YOLOing a $1 pullback. I'm with you though. We're right in the middle of it. Only short I'm taking is if it tries to break out beyond the highs of today and that 68.50 level. And if it looks like it's failing there, I would take that. We're far away.
Yeah. Bitcoin hanging at 93,000. I wouldn't mind a buy on
Great
this
range.
pullback, to be honest, Dobie. The question is where and when.
Where? Yeah. I mean,
I'd see like
as a, go ahead.
30s.
Yeah.
30s be possible?
I mean, I have 540s as the high of the 15-minute range, so that would make sense if we're looking for resistance to become support off of that 15-minute range high. So maybe between like 520s and 530s or 515s. Maybe trying to lead up against 500s if we think it's going to be a far enough pullback. I think we would get 600s,
Yeah, or we just go right back towards the opening range and chill there.
It's like, I don't know.
There's a little tape bomb that just came in there, wasn't it?
Like right here, right now, tape bomb or the Microsoft tape bomb?
A little bit.
Just a little sell push just came in.
mean, it might be that we had a little 15-minute candle low at 575s in the overnight session.
Okay,
So maybe
here
that's
we
acting as
are.
resistance. But I thought we'd hit
We're at these
600s.
520s.
Just a reminder too, we talked that tomorrow we got jobless claims. Friday, big data day. What do we have? University of Michigan sentiment. But more importantly, we have PCE, consumer spending.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Okay, we're here at these 520s. What are we thinking?
I don't know. It
Well,
doesn't feel as good as it felt a while ago.
It doesn't feel as good when we were up there at 570s. Yeah, no, it doesn't feel like a
Yeah,
discount when we get down there.
Yeah.
Always looks best at the top.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
like,
right?
yeah, if we get a pullback to these 520s, 530s, we'll buy it. We're here now,
It's
and
like,
now I don't
oh,
know.
wow.
so May J 76. Why?
Okay, I'm long one micro,
Cool.
We're at.
and I got it in 35.
We'll see if we can get 20s.
Why are we 30 seconds delayed? Well, we shouldn't be. I have YouTube open right now, and I am seeing that we are delayed by like 22 seconds.
Yeah.
Takes time to send this out.
Yeah.
And make sure it doesn't buffer. So we're about looking at it right now. We're about to hit 30.
I just added.
Nice.
We're only about 14 seconds behind. So maybe hit live.
All right, we're going to do 20s and 05s. We'll see if we can get filled on a pullback here. All right, now everyone in chat is putting in how delayed they are. That's good research.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Little 1 minute range starting to form here.
Yeah, I'm long 2 from 36.
See if we can get a little bit of a pullback. Let's see. Oak, how was your Thanksgiving? I've not seen you in a while.
It was nice. Cooked
Do you do the
for
cooking?
Yeah, I do a lot of it. The turkey, potatoes,
Nice.
pies. Nice. Good to have the kids here and their, boyfriend, girlfriend. Just really 6 of us, but was
Which means
was
more leftovers.
very,
huh?
very nice. Yeah, we did
more
have a lot of
leftovers.
leftovers.
All right, we're in.
A lot of turkey sandwiches.
We're long. 520s. Almost got filled at 505s. Risking $50. See if we can get 600s.
How was yours, Dolby?
As a target. It was fun. It was super fun. Saw a ton of family. Saw a 5-day-old baby. That was pretty exciting. And then had the exhilarating drive back on I-80.
yeah.
Got many pictures of cars and ditches.
How are you with
I-
babies, Dolby? You like a 5-day
I'm-
baby? Are you cool holding it, or does that scare you?
No.
Okay.
We let up to the parents. I'm still practicing with Gus, Jack. We're still practicing.
Is Gus your cat?
Yeah, Gus is a cat. He's doing great. He's a great trainer. Let's see. I'm like, I got mixed feelings here. Dakota, how you feeling about this?
I mean, we're going to see what happens here. Of course, whenever you get into a trade, you want it instantly in your favor, but
Yeah,
that's
right.
not the reality of trading. But
want it
we're
now.
holding, which is good.
We are holding, which is good. We
Cooler
can
if
get
it
over
was.
540s. We've got some higher highs, higher lows going on, which is better than the alternative. Looking at this little pocket of 1 minute range here. Let's see if we can bust out of those 540s.
Well, Nvidia's gonna try it. Might try and go green here. We're down 0.4.
That would be awesome. It too is also trying to get over 181s here. Nice little range forming.
Microsoft down 2.8%.
They deserve it. They ruined the day, Jack.
They tried to cancel Christmas. Is what they did.
They
right
really
there.
did. All right, long two.
I'm gonna get out and I'll get back
Okay.
in if we hold it again.
See if
Oh,
these 500s can hold.
Ludnick's talking.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Let's see if we could get
Yeah, look at that.
45s and 600s. Can reduce our
All right,
risk a little bit. Back in.
Yeah, I'm back in.
Let's
Basically
go.
with you, 19 at 19.
Nice. We're at 12 half. These bears seem pretty.
Yeah, no, we're not.
aggressive
We're
today.
not. We're struggling too much to find buyers. So
Let's go. Where you at? It's almost like someone is going to get their face ripped off. Is kind of what it feels like. That's the vibes I'm getting right now.
we're choppy.
It is choppy. Come on. What's our risk? 80 bucks. 80 bucks. Yeah. We try at the 500s. We get a little wiggles at the 500s. But we keep on getting slammed in these 520s.
Where are we long from, Dolby?
12 half. We're leaning on these 500s to hold. Big round number. But it does not feel like buyers are coming in to help make higher highs here.
We need Ludnick to stop talking.
Ah, Lutnick.
I saw a story that
There
I
we
guess.
go. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm back in.
What was the story you saw, Jack?
I saw a story that like Cantor Fitzgerald is having their best year ever this year.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of hard to spin that as that is the investment bank that Ludnick was, I believe, one of the founders of. That he left last year and appointed his I think 29-year-old son or something in charge.
Wow, nice.
But
keep it in the family.
Yeah, but it's hard to spin as a positive because it's like it either went up because his son's better than him, which isn't a great look, or other stuff.
Yeah.
He must be so proud.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to hold here about 500.
What's the best looking time frame for us right now? Let's just watch that one. 30 minute? 30 minute looks okay.
Find the right time frame to make it look good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
1 hour?
Peter Shat.
1 hour looks okay.
Peter worked at Cantor Fitzgerald. Horrible company.
Wow.
Good to hear from you, Peter. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving.
20s. Can we
See
do it?
Peter?
I'm going to add to this.
Nice.
Play for a break above 25s.
And the ceiling is strong on these 20s right now. Not even asking for much, Dakota. Give us 20 points here. It's just 20 points. That's
The force is
just
strong.
20 points. No, we just.
That's nothing. That's a blink for NQ.
Yeah, 300 points. Why not?
I want like 40s, 300 points. Okay, getting warmer.
All right. Trying to break out. Let's see if we get it. Can we?
So stubborn. My goodness.
They're not going to make it easy for you.
No, they're not. I just want to go to break even so bad.
Oh, 30s.
Don't.
I know, right, Hogue?
Can we see 40s?
All right.
So
We're
far?
hogging that one. Now we're break even. So we're out one.
All right, I'll take one off there too at 45.
Nice. All right, we got $30. Break even on the second one. Let's see if we can hit these 600s. Let's go, Dakota. You're at 3 or 2 all day?
I was in 4. Now I'm down
Oh,
to
nice.
3.
Looks
I'll
like
take another
he
one
is
off at
pushing a
these
little bit here.
50s.
Let's go. I gotta hide my
Okay, there's one more right there.
nice job. What do we got? It's got like a 50-point banger right here. Once we're done with this trade, I want to pick your brain on how you added to that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okie doke.
Okay. Same way I added to Bitmine.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
I hope that shit goes to 0.
Be the death of me.
I know, Jack. I'll give you a few more gray hairs over there.
It's more the audacity. What is it? I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Probably.
The chart looked good.
Hey, when you're a technical trader, sometimes you don't need to know like the in-depths behind it.
This is true.
Dakota was looking for a mining company, accidentally bought Bitmine, and now it's up 15% or whatever. Classic Dakota.
No. Context. All right, context. Context here.
Uh,
Right. Okay, I closed another one off here at 60,
Nice.
and I have a runner.
We're running with you. Running with you. Let's see if we can get 600s. We did have a little bit of resistance at 580s before. Hopefully we can get through that.
As we say, the
Waiting.
runway looks pretty clear until about 68.50 or so in the so you guys got some room to run.
Some room, nice. Running with
And it's gone.
running with the wolves. And that, Jack, that range in ES is just chef's kiss, man. Holy moly.
It's pretty marvelous. Let's
Yeah.
show it again here.
20s to 60s. Wow.
Yeah.
Here we go. And you can see how these levels have been like resistance becomes support. And
Yeah.
since November 25th, we have been bouncing back and forth between these two levels.
Yeah, it is. Range Trader's delight over there in the ES. NASDAQ, not so much. Just much bigger. I moved our stop up to 525s. Just want to get something out of this. Get us started on the
Don't do it.
right foot. Don't do it? What do you want? Break even?
You're like, Drago,
Oh,
I
you
had to prove your
still bullish?
comment. I think Huge
I'm
Wick got you
flat.
grayed out there.
I'm flat.
You're flat. Okay.
Yep. Take it.
Take it, reload. That makes sense to me. We'll see. We might get stopped out here at 524s. We're out.
Someone says, why don't Dakota take profits? Well, if you were paying attention to Top Step TV here, I did.
Dakota, we almost got $69. We only got 68. So sorry.
Are we
sorry.
flat? Are you flat now?
Yes,
Toby?
we're flat across the board. We're flat across the board. So we got
Your stop was at 24.
Yeah, 24s. We bought 520s and 505s, and we sold 524s and 537s. So we're on base. We're on base.
You're on base.
Got about
Good job.
1.5 to 1 for risk reward on that.
All right, we're all
Good job.
flat, up a little bit of coin, but there are a few people out there, live traders, that are up significantly more. Let's take a look at our live leaders. Alexander C up 25K and change. Premise Law 14.6K, and Perry hitting the 1 comma club. Well, no, I guess 1,000 would be that as well. The 10K club right there. Great trading. Be sure to keep a substantial proportion of this portion.
How do you pronounce that name again?
Premise Law.
Premise Law.
Listen, the key is,
Nice.
Dakota, just say whatever you're going to
covers.
say with confidence. Don't apologize to
That's
anybody.
I know JD has some skills announcing names.
Yeah. But
Oh,
occasionally
Top Step
apologetic.
International. Yeah, Top Steps International. We see some crazy names come out here.
Mm-hmm. Not that many Bobs in the world.
Not that many. All right, we bounced off 500 again here in the NASDAQ.
Oh, this day has really gotten pokey. Really pokey. This might set up to be a really nice range trading day.
Are you still in this, Dobie?
No, we got stopped out at like 525s.
That's all right.
I think we could have like maybe queued up again, like 500s, if we were maybe a little bit more active, just to play the big round numbers. I think the 20-point, 30-point bounces have been pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, go back to the well. It worked once.
Yeah.
If we're ranging here, work it again. It did.
We're still maintaining the higher highs, higher lows. We did make that lower high at 560, so it might be a new sort of Dorito pattern forming. But just so many candlesticks just all smashed together here after the open.
Yeah, and it's a Christmas tree on my watch list for the big tech stocks. Just red and green across the board. Not really picking a direction.
I mean, Netflix is
Microsoft
Lutnick
is
is
down 6.4.
finished speaking.
Oh, that means Smart can go up now.
Indeed.
Okay.
Well, if that's all the news, could this be a drift higher now? Can we just drift higher?
I mean, of course, what it normally does.
Yeah. When it's quiet, you don't sell a quiet market.
Yet another V bottom.
Yet another V bottom so far.
BTFD.
So far, Hope. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Well, over the last week or so, there's been some pretty good reverse V, like we'll call it the horns down pattern, and that it has rejected that level I talked about rather violently each time.
Carbaba, how do you buy Top Step gift cards? We don't have gift cards. We do not have gift cards.
You can make your own.
Yeah.
I mean, it won't have a number or anything, but I suppose you could make like a card.
Here's
See,
50
we'll work on
bucks.
that. 500 lot 6840 taken right there in the ES.
Man, it's still maintaining lower highs here in the 1 minute. So sellers are coming in a little bit more aggressive.
1 minute.
It's chopping up and to the right, it seems.
It is. It's just chop fest right now. I mean, we got what, Trump eventually? Are we waiting for that?
Small size, wide stops.
It just said Trump speaks. I don't see anything about it.
Top Step scratch offs. That'd be funny. Chat, put in your merch ideas, please. We need a list of merch ideas for the holidays. Let us know your best takes here for merch.
I like this one.
We need the Dolby elf on a shelf.
That would be pretty funny. Someone, I'd buy one.
I would
Do
definitely.
I get to like spy on people though? Don't I need to like record people and all that stuff? Send it to my private server.
Cause mischief.
Yeah, cause hop up the shelf and start smashing buttons on their keyboard. I swear, the elf was placed the trades.
Replace your buy button, sell button, inverse.
Change all your hotkeys. Dude, that'd be so funny.
We need to revamp the merch at some point. There are so many things we could put on a coffee mug.
So many.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like I really want a gold ain't done one.
You want what?
Oh, which one?
Gold ain't done.
Gold ain't done. Yeah, that's a great one.
Gold not done. Gold ain't done.
We'll do a special edition that's actually a gold coffee mug in full gold.
You wouldn't be able to lift it. It'd be 10 pounds.
As a reminder, speaking of gold ain't done, as we've talked about, Andre fell out of a cherry picker trying to hang Christmas lights, but he will be back tomorrow. We can ask him all about that.
Yeah, BTFD.
I mean, maybe. It's just such a lackluster bid here. Like the market's really slowed down a lot. The dome is very little wiggling going on.
Quant scuffle.
Yep, quant scuffle. It's good.
Value high. Value high.
I want a coffee mug with just like 1,000 variations of Andre's face on it, each one representing a different clone of Andre.
I'll just see if I can find it. I used to have I don't think we have it on the machine anymore, but I'll bring it back for tomorrow. It's pretty good. And we don't have to prove it through legal because we own Andre's name, likeness, soul.
Yep. It's in the contract.
Yeah.
That's what.
I had Wendy read our contract and it left out the part of owning our soul. I wonder if that was pre-programmed. I don't know about that.
In the fine print, man.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, I can talk about this because Andre's not here, and I guarantee you he is not watching the show right now. But one thing I've wanted to do without telling him is, Dolby, what if we got bought a billboard ad?
Yep.
Near Kansas, or the University of Kansas, where Andre went to school, and we just buy a billboard out there with Andre's face on it and be like, Top Step TV live on YouTube with Kansas's own Andre McHugh.
That'd be awesome.
I think
Can we do the one
so much? It probably wouldn't be that much money, but
no, it can't be that much money. But totally worth it. What's that? A couple grand a month or something? I mean, it's nothing. Are we gonna use a picture of the Seinfeld?
Rock chalk. Rock chalk.
Rock chalk.
Whatever that means. I don't even know what that means.
We'll have to ask him.
I wanted to do a billboard in like Japan or Taiwan or something of MP promoting Top Step. I think that'd be a good one too. I don't know why we can't get this signed off on quickly. It's fast track.
We could
marketing. Let's go.
We could do a TV ad. The supply chain company I helped build in Utah. The CEO fly out to Japan and South Asia quite often. When the suppliers, no idea what was going on, but they're like, "You want to be in a commercial with us?" We're like, "Sure." It was one of the funniest things in the world. Just a commercial, waving, smiling. We got to do something.
This is on YouTube. Can we watch you in this commercial?
No, it's not on YouTube. Thank goodness.
Rock chalk is from the limestone that was used to make actual chalkboard chalk. There's a lot of that in Kansas. Huh. Well, that's not surprising.
Bullish.
Top Step calendar.
Yikes.
Oh, that one. We'll charge for it.
Be
Yeah.
like a fundraiser
for next year. If we go into this studio at some point, guys, I gotta get into shape again. I've grown too accustomed to just having my head showing.
True. Yeah, the camera adds like 10, 15 pounds. What is the truth?
Can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny rejection here. As you might notice from our conversation, we're just hanging around VWAP right now in the ES.
NASDAQ's finally starting to do something interesting here. We've not been able to make higher highs on the 1 minute, kind of getting that Dorito formation forming. Now we're trading back at the 500s.
A
So,
short looks relatively attractive here,
It
Dolby.
does. It does. I had my spidey sense went off around 540, so I just didn't pull the trigger on anything. But the bulls have been very uninspired today.
Yeah, 500 has been the line in the sand. It was resistance. It's now acting as support. So if we keep tapping on it, a break of that, just to go test maybe 460 could be a play. I'm looking
60,
at it.
yeah.
Nvidia's down 0.8. I mean, it's not.
Oh wow.
Netflix is
0.8? Well,
down
isn't it?
6% though. That's
Whatever.
What'd they do?
I don't know.
Exist. They're just a UI. That's all their entire company is a UI on a server.
And
that plays
something's
ad
coming
shows.
off. Is Trump speaking? I mean, look at that. That was
Something happened.
60 points. 70
Those
points.
are 500s.
Someone still got their
Don't tell
240
you
lot
that.
at 68.50. Let's
Yeah,
see the
that looks
news.
like a news event.
Feels like news.
New session highs, yes. New session highs, NASDAQ.
What is this
Also,
foul
just like
sorcery?
that. Everything changed.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft up 1% from the lows. Nvidia making a run to be green. All right. Things change. Wow.
And we're off 20 points.
And they change fast.
Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
What the hell is going on here?
Is Microsoft going to be
order in the court? Wow. Yeah, I mean, Nvidia hit the moon juice right there, up $1 in like a minute.
Yeah, it did. Nvidia's green. Almost there.
Almost, yeah. Kind of
We're
top
like
of range right now in Nvidia.
negative 0.08. Basically scratched for the day.
Some insider sold 40 million in Netflix stock. What else we got? They made a cash offer to acquire Warner Brothers.
Did Microsoft like release a second press release that said we were just kidding about our last press release, and now we're just bidding? I mean, look at the volume on the 1 minute. Like, this is substantial.
Yeah.
Substantial volume right there.
Tesla up 3.2.
All right. Well, where do we get long? Where do we get long?
See how fast things could change in the market? We could be sitting here talking shop and then boom.
Yeah, I believe the Microsoft thing was like a news story or something, right? You tend not to put out press releases. Your press releases are always, we're proud to announce our partnership with blah, 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 blah. They're not.
Yeah.
Sales are soft.
Sales are soft.
So, Dolby, if you're looking for places to get long, IB high.
Get long at
NASDAQ.
IB high?
Yeah, as long as it holds above it. I can tell you. Hang on 1 second.
Nvidia
So initial
green.
balance high in the NASDAQ, 25,574.5.
25.5. Oh, like right there, right now, kind of.
Yeah, but it's kind of a longer term look at it. But if on the 30-minute chart we don't close back below that, then we're long.
Then we're long. Okay. So we'll wait and see what happens here. And the 70s
By
are pretty
that
enticing.
time, it could be gone, but
Who knows?
I don't know.
All right.
That's part of it.
I'm seeing news in the chat saying Microsoft has not lowered sales target. CNBC.
Called it.
Wow, look at that.
Fake news.
Fake news.
I mean, Nvidia is green now, 0.2 plus 0.2.
All right, we're getting a bid in 570s. I don't know if
Might
we're
have
going to get
missed the
filled.
boat. V-shaped recovery right here.
Mm-hmm. This might be too much talking, less trading. We're looking for like a pullback off 600s for potential entry.
And the question, I mean, the hard part of this, Dolby, is always, okay, where's the risk if you buy it?
Lower. Lower than
This
the
Lower,
is
entry.
yes.
settlement. This is settlement for the NASDAQ right here.
I mean, look at NVIDIA. Wow. Just give us a little pullback here.
Let's see. The settlement is 25,606.
Well, somebody needs to get to the bottom of what happened with Microsoft right there.
Yeah. We need an internal review of
That's-
that.
That's the PR release. They came out, they trotted out the PR person to say that's not true. But I mean, presumably it's based on something, so somebody with more connections than me get to the bottom of this.
The old just
Michael
kidding.
Burry.
Classic.
We didn't say that. That was just somebody in the mailroom.
Yep, that was our intern, our former intern.
Yeah, NVIDIA is up almost 0.5% now on that one.
Yep. Well, Bears got canceled.
What a day.
Man,
Yep.
speaking about Bears getting canceled, they're getting canceled this weekend too.
Nah.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, you know who they're going against.
I do. A very overrated quarterback.
Yep, and I will be there December 20th.
Ooh, nice. All right, we got
December
a bid in at
20th.
574. So that's gonna be great.
All right, send us your details.
Okay,
We'll
yeah, I'll
make it
send you guys
happen.
my details. We're doing it. Big watch party.
We're in 571.5.
6850, we got 570 offered in the ES.
This is.
If this doesn't play out, it's a failed upside auction.
Uh-oh. Oh. Looking better. Playing this.
Again,
Let's
always the
see.
question with this is, where's the risk?
Mm-hmm.
In a perfect world, you wouldn't want to see it trade back below the initial balance high.
No. I mean, we've got like a nice little stair-step pattern kind of forming here. Got a range over range. We're just hoping that we're in the third stair-step higher here. Maybe a better entry would have been like 550s and leaned up against the 1 minute range a little bit closer. Would have saved us about 10 points here. But if it's always NVIDIA, well, NVIDIA's back down again. Wow. 182. Lost a buck.
It's having a fun time back and forth. I'm long from 581.
Nice. Let's see if we can get above those 600s, Dakota. Let's go.
Let's go, Adobe.
Let's go. Buying the NASDAQ.
We're buying the NASDAQ.
Bears for Super Bowl. I like that. I like that. Looking for 600s to break higher. Dakota, what's your target for this?
I do like the play for the retest of 600. I'd like to
Mhm.
see us peak above 600. I'll take profit for one and then trail another.
Nice. You got two?
Yeah, I got two. Yep. On the flip side,
Cool.
this could be a cheap short if you
I
are
know.
bearish.
One or the other,
but,
right?
Yeah.
It's a, we could say it's a
If short
decision
time
zone
frame
for sure.
bumping up
So-
against long time frame.
This is interesting. We might be trading some corporate grammar police. So the headline of the article that sent this off, it was changed now from Microsoft lowers AI sales quotas to Microsoft lowers AI growth targets.
Semantics.
So it seems like maybe the initial headline was a little too saucy. but then Microsoft is coming out and kind of playing semantics a little bit.
Softening the blow.
Is that why Nvidia
Right.
dropped $1 after hitting 182?
I don't know. This is all very confusing.
So are we back to bad news? I'm getting flat. This seems silly.
Market doesn't know what to do here, man. It's like
It's stupid. We lost $7 because they don't know how to do proper press releases. It's very silly. Whatever. Hopefully this bounces for you. Let this settle
So
out.
let me know in chat. I'm on air, so I can't figure this out right now. But as I'm mentally parsing this out, it's like the story is that they're lowering
It's stupid.
sales growth targets. And then Microsoft comes out and says, we're not lowering sales targets, which makes both of them true, technically.
Mm.
Dude, Microsoft, get it together. Get it together. You botched it.
Yeah.
You botched the Xbox. You're botching
The best
Microsoft
way I
Windows
like to do
11.
it is I like to let the market figure that out, and I'll trade it. So right now it looks like
Yeah.
the market likes, it's bullish. We're going up.
Oh, Bumbo.
Yeah, Adobe. Was that a decision based off of opinion
Just
to get out?
what? I mean, I guess it's just so dumb, dude. It's so frustrating. These companies. Yeah, just kidding.
Would you have made the
you just swung
same
the market
decision
like
if
80
you
points.
had no idea what was going on with the Microsoft news?
No, but I think there's a reason. Like it's just getting chopped up in, silly news stuff. Because you just don't know what's going to happen, how the market's going to respond. Like look
Fair
at
enough.
Nvidia. It's crazy.
Still waiting to
Also-
sell 6860. Just biding time.
Fair enough, Adobe.
Because part of the thesis of this trade, right, was that Microsoft, walked back the comment, right, and that's what we were trying to get bullish on. It's like, okay, maybe bulls are on parade here, and then they come back out again and say, well, actually, it's slightly different. And it's like, well, kind of ruins it. But hey, I hope this works out. I hope this goes to 800s.
Now you're talking, man.
Yeah.
800s.
800s.
All right, now that we get that out of the way, let's take a look at the tip of the week. Day 3. Focus on one setup. Or a few, let's be honest, but not a ton. Master one strategy before expanding. Know when your setup works. Avoid experimenting. I'll add the caveat again with real money in untested setups. And get damn good at it. Practice makes perfect. And that is your tip of the week.
One of the best tips. Get good at it.
Mm-hmm.
You can experiment, like you said, with practice accounts.
Practice accounts are great.
Yes, they are.
As long as you use them well. Really good for mobile. If you're
Think
trying
of
to
the
get used
sky
to
hook,
trading on mobile.
right?
Yeah.
Who was really good with one thing in basketball, that sky hook. Unstoppable.
Kind of went out of fashion, though. Great move, but, went out of fashion. But how do you stop it?
It did.
How do you stop it?
Foul. All right, new session highs NASDAQ.
Let's go. Let's go, Dakota.
We got to get over the 600 level.
Haven't yet taken them out. We're just about 2.5 points away from the New York session highs.
All right,
In
603.
the ES.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to... Fuck. All right, I'm flat.
All right. Here it is.
I got
base hit.
603 there. Full disclosure,
Nice.
I was
Great.
gonna try and take one off and leave a runner, but I did
Uh-oh.
not change my quantity. That's okay. Up 630.
Yep. Just base hits.
Well
They
done.
add up.
Was that 11 straight days if we hold this green today, Dakota?
It is. I don't know. I'll tell you in just a second. It's been one hell of a win streak though, Jack, and it's
True answer.
it's
Dakota,
been this will be 11 green days in a row in this live account.
that's incredible. How many of those days were in the red and came back to green?
Most of them. Most of them,
Most
yeah.
of them?
Yeah.
Kind of a small example, but a good example of the power of the initial balance.
Mhm.
I saw a lot of questions about, failed upside auctions, initial balance times, all that stuff. We'll go through all of those during group coaching today at 12:15. Make sure you stick around.
Yeah, group coaching is awesome.
Someone was asking why I got out. So you remember that level we was talking about earlier? Like, well, I'd maybe short it if we get up there and see how we react. That's where we were getting to. We were bumping up against these lower 600s. So I went to close off one
606
contract
settlement.
at this
Perfect.
level. Yeah. Yep. I was trying to close off one and then hold a runner to see if we could push back up towards like 650s, because my ultimate target would be just completely retracing this move up to 650s. But instead of getting out of one, it just closed. I closed it. That was
It happens.
mistake number 2 today, and both made me money. So no argument.
Must be nice, Dakota. Must be
Meh.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Shooter's touch, baby. Shooter's.
That's right. Hey, better you are, luckier you get. That's what my soccer coach always said.
Jack, are the spread
Nvidia.
bros back in the S&P dome here? Looks like it a little bit.
It would seem so. Those 300 lots, about 5 points away on either side.
Yep. Must be rollover.
It's beginning.
See, Microsoft
Hanging
and
out
Nvidia
up
pulled back
here
a little
for a
bit.
moment.
S&P.
Nvidia's the bottom of a 1 minute range right now.
Yeah. Bitcoin headed right back to 93,000 maybe.
Bitcoin looks good.
NASDAQ traded back to settlement. S&P back to value high from yesterday. Short time frame control, folks. Short time frame control. All of those shorts that got short in the hole after that Microsoft data this morning, they're all getting squeezed out.
Mm-hmm.
Data. Nvidia
Exactly.
testing 1 minute range low, 181s, 22s. Is this going to roll over at those 600s? I mean, it's a cheap short. Dakota, you called it like 5 minutes ago. It is a very cheap short.
Yeah. We got the Paul Stone in the chat. Hey, it's better to be lucky than good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, generally.
It's the
Some-
truth. Yeah, Pug, that's what I was seeing too. Just a little drift. We'll drift lower in these the big 8 here. Nvidia broke below that 1 minute range. Microsoft testing the 1 minute range. Dakota, these shorts are looking a little bit interesting here.
A little juicy here. Glad I got out
They
at
are.
603.
That was a great cover.
That
That was a really good example of picking your level and just sticking to it and not seeing dollar signs in a trade. It's one of the reasons why I started hiding all my P&Ls and everything. It's like I want to lock in on the level, not the P&L. It's like,
yeah,
oh,
that's very important.
know.
Process over profits, right? You just
Yep.
focus on execution, trade management, and at the end of the day, then you look at the scoreboard.
That's exactly right. It's like, oh, I want this trade to be worth $1,000. Well, it's like the market has to do a lot for that to happen. So find your levels. Take your base hits.
Well, we just put in a new session high in crude oil. We are still holding that short, though.
We're hitting lower highs at highs.
Seeing some significant resistance
NVIDIA
in the
breaking down.
options above 58.60. If we get there, always subject to change.
Someone says, "Are we waiting for a 3-bar reversal?" Maybe.
Batteries
The
not
one
included.
Right here could be a 3-bar reversal if you're looking for one. We would need to close below, I'd say 81. Right where we're at right now. Yeah, this would be the 3-bar reversal. The highest point on there is the highest candlestick. And if you're preemptive, I would be short, say 581. I don't really want to short it because this is not really like the market to like 3-bar reversal market. Like too much chop. When the markets has better price action, we're seeing cleaner moves in both directions. That's when I like 3-bar reversals. But it doesn't make this completely invalid. Number one, because we are near this level of resistance. I would have maybe loved us to test a little bit higher. Do I love it? No. Is it valid? Sure. Is it working? Well, right now it is.
Yep. NVIDIA down 0.3% now.
VIX down to 1638.
Okay,
Trading 68.38 in the SPX. What else is cooking? Google up 1%, Tesla up 3%, everything else down or basically scratch. And the 10-year yield has actually spiked a little bit. Now we're 4.08.
Wonder if we get back down to 500 here in the Nasdaq.
that'd be pretty achievable. That's like,
Let's see if this
about
30-minute
middle
bar
of the
closes
range.
back below the initial balance high. If it does, we do have a failed upside auction.
Ooh, juicy.
Stopped out of our crude oil trade.
Ah,
Between the gold and crude, we're up $36.
oh, nice. Nice.
DD3 MON. Aren't you short Tesla? Yeah, I'm short a little bit of Tesla. As I mentioned yesterday, that's more of just a way to control the delta on my whole account. I'll hold that for quite some time. I covered like
Dakota, that is-
385 before.
Sorry, Jack.
No worries.
That's a juicy 3-bar reversal.
It is. Depends on if you got in, where you got in, how you manage your risk.
Mm-hmm.
But plotting it out, if I plot it out where the risk is at the top of the bar, you already hit that 1-to-1 risk reward. Pretty dang close if you were preemptive, right? 25, risking 25, making 25. We'll see how it plays out. Like I said, I don't like it because of today's price action. Context matters, but it doesn't make it invalid. Like it's still valid because we're so close to this support resistance level. But I personally just don't like it. I'd rather see a nice trending day that we've seen the other day and having cleaner moves. But here we go. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah. It's funny because we were talking about getting short like 600s like half an hour before it happened.
I talk about it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Man, if he took all the trades we talked about, where would we be at?
It would be. Hey, we were shorting the highs the other day, Dobie, and we nailed it.
There were some good trades yesterday. Really good trades. Some good lessons in being patient and holding on to trades as well. Let the market do the hard work. We had a couple 100-point bangers in the palm of our hands, but only one contract, so it gets a little tricky there.
Yeah.
Hey, you could preempt a failed upside auction.
We
You
cannot
were
make
getting
higher highs.
3
on small
minutes
time frames.
till confirmation.
Well, like maybe short like 580s. We're starting to range under range. Also had lower highs at highs.
Just wait and see where we close this 30-minute bar, and we'll get a good
Yeah,
look at it.
I'm with you on that, Hogue. Wait 2 minutes to get some extra info. Hopefully
Yeah.
NASDAQ operates and doesn't melt lower in the meantime.
Keep an eye on the dome too. Sometimes you get a little wiggle that'll give you a little bit of help in execution, perhaps. You get a little push to the downside right before the hour. That can give you a hint as to stronger sellers.
Here's a new
feels like
one for
yeah.
our
Ooh, what do you got?
oil trade here, Hogue. EIA is investigating the issue delaying the weekly oil report. So they just
Really?
put that out. That's a new one.
That is not going to move the markets.
They're like locked out of their Gmail or something.
Yeah, gotta get that two-factor authentication.
Yeah, that happens.
Tech team.
It happens.
Yes, it does. I would know.
Okay, well, while we wait on that, we got a few announcements to bring in. Let's get this market moving. The good Dr. Vol. What do you got for us, James?
Hello, everybody. I'm back. I missed you guys. Say it back. Come on. Hey, I'm here today to talk about Top Step's Discord. That's right, Top Step Discord, the largest trading community out there. A lot of you in the chat are already a part of our Discord community, but if you're not, what are you waiting for? We're going to drop the link in the chat. Go ahead and click on it now and join the largest trading community out there. Find trading buddies, new products, and new conversations to engage with, all in our Discord. It was started by Dolby, but now it has grown to monstrous sizes and he can no longer control it. So we have an entire team of dedicated mods and staff in there to help you with anything you need. I see a lot of support issues in the chat. You can get support help through Discord. There's a lot of great help in there. So if you're not a part of our Discord community, go ahead and click on the link and sign up today. Again, Nightbot will be dropping some Discord links throughout the day. These are Discord events. Click on them. The fun doesn't stop just when Top Step TV goes off air. You can always find something to do and talk about in the Top Step Discord. And then later today, we kind of hinted at it already, but group coaching comes on at 12:15 p.m. Central Time. Again, a lot of trading questions coming through the chat this morning. We love it. Keep it up. But if you want dedicated answers to those trading questions, then there's no better place to be than group coaching at 12:15 p.m. That's when Hogue sits down with other Top Step TV personalities like JD and Hoop, and they go through and answer your questions live. And if you're wondering how do you get your question read live on air, well, dear readers and viewers, I have something just for you. It's a link. It's going to be dropped in the chat. It's going to be pinned, and it's going to sit there for the rest of the day until group coaching. Get your questions in there. Come back here at 12:15 Central Time and get ready for group coaching. You never know what you might learn. Truly, one of the best segments we have. Now, before I send it back to the guys in Fast Markets with a new special guest, hey chat, Black Friday and Cyber Monday are over, but holiday shopping continues. Walmart, Target, Best Buy, and other retailers say they had to raise prices this year. The companies argue they needed the money in order to pay new tariffs. Now, one of the largest U.S. retailers is challenging some duties in court. Amy Kiley has more.
Costco is suing the Trump administration over tariffs.
It wants the court to hold that those so-called reciprocal tariffs that the president started imposing on imports back in February, that those tariffs are unlawful.
The retailer is making its case in the U.S. Court of International Trade, but a similar lawsuit before the Supreme Court appears to be related.
Costco is trying to ensure that if the court rules that those tariffs were unlawful, that it will be in line for refunds.
Costco says it's been trying to keep down prices, but says tariffs make that difficult. It imports many items it sells and has to pay any applicable duties on those goods.
Some companies have raised prices, many companies haven't.
The Trump administration is trying to convince the Supreme Court to let the tariffs stand. The president argues they're good for the country.
We're making a lot of money because of the tariffs that are pouring in.
Costco's lawsuit comes in the holiday shopping season. The Federal Reserve reports affluent consumers are still buying luxury items, yet spending is declining for low and middle income Americans.
There's this fake narrative that the Democrats talk about, affordability. They just say the word. It doesn't mean anything to anybody.
It's not a scam. It's the lives that people are leading.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
Thank you for that. Oh, wait a second. Who do we have
Hi.
here?
I sneak in.
Mohammed, welcome.
Mo in the
Hi,
house.
everybody.
What's up, Mo?
Yeah, I found the door open, so I just get in.
Yeah, we haven't locked it since Thanksgiving. Anyone's welcome.
No doorbell, nothing. Just showed up.
Well, you've come at the right
Is that
time,
your
Mo.
shirt? Your shirt? Okay. Nike, okay.
You
I was
should.
just saying because I didn't know if it was just me or it was blurry.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
No. Love the shirt.
Look at that.
Love the red mic. Mo is in the house. We're pushing towards the high of the New York range right now in the ES. Mohammed, you have any trades on or doing any trading today?
I got some shorts before the market open at the breakout here. Just small 2 contracts. I get out immediately at the low at 68.38. And then I did nothing after that, watching this market recovering all the drop that we see. As we can see, the market tried to go higher, tried to visit the low once. They failed. They try again. They failed. That means we have stronger buyer than what we think, at least what I think. So now buyers are having control. In regarding to the opening range, the first 30-minute open range between 68.38 and 68.20, the market never, it never broke below it after the open, and they are breaking higher, which we are looking to continuation to the upside up to 68.57. That could be a nice area with what we call it base hit trade, just for maybe 10-15 points in the ES. That's sitting in the extreme of the opening range. Otherwise, it's better to buy this market in the pullback. So the pullback for me, it's around 68.42. I should not see the market below 63.40. Below 63.40, the market is more to visit the low of the day.
All righty. We will see how that pans out. I believe everyone's flat right now. Did we get out of that oil trade? Oh, I think you're still back there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Flat up
We just stepped out.
104, Dakota. Up 630. We'll check out next. We're getting towards the range where I'd expect some resistance in the ES here. Haven't been able to push up towards it yet, though.
Like a 20-point pool party going
Failed
on here.
auction was inconclusive in the S&Ps, and we did see some good buying coming in right at 10 o'clock, so I'm holding off on shorts for now.
Yeah, gotta wait a little longer for me. We got about 23, 24 minutes until the European close.
Yeah, with
You
that, maybe
still
we can
don't
get a
have that
test 550s.
EIA number? That's funny.
Nvidia's hanging around settlement, only down 0.12%. Hopefully we can get some volatility from the euro close. I think it's a good idea, Jack.
Well, here's some intrigue.
Yeah.
Jensen is seen entering House Speaker Johnson's office.
Oh. That's interesting.
Selling chips under the table.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just doing some IT work. Who knows?
Right.
That'd be pretty cool just to be able to walk into. Let's be honest. Jensen can walk into anywhere he wants.
Yeah, pretty much.
We had an interesting trend line that is broken today. Very interesting. We can see this trend line from yesterday. I was watching it yesterday. That was strong for the whole day. And then before the market opened, the market just crashed it. They tested here, pull back. They tested already, pull back. They are finding some difficulties getting above it. But the problem, it is an uptrend, so it's going higher every time. So the market could stay trying to go above it until we find ourselves at the daily high at 68, 62. So it's interesting to watch this trend line working as a resistance. So we might stay at this range for a longer time.
Anyone like longs around 550s? The micro NASDAQ. Be a test of sort of the bottom of the stair step here.
I was gonna say you like that because it's played 2 other times, right? We had that range at the open for the first 30 minutes. We broke out to the long side, and we in another range, and now is this another range, Toby?
Yep. Got range over range over range. Stair step pattern to the upside. Bumped up against the long time frame 600s though. So short time frame versus long time frame. See how it plays out. But I feel like stair step patterns, 550s would be the level.
Guess what? Maybe Jensen was doing the IT work because we got the crude oil inventories.
Oh, look at that.
0.57 million.
Password? There we go.
Versus a forecast of -2 million. I don't believe in coincidences. Jensen is entering the office. We get the crude numbers that have been missing.
Nvidia is looking kind of rough right now.
Yeah, now we've given up that IB.
Mm-hmm.
I like the shorts now.
Yeah, you see
Why
what's
you
at the
have your
top of it.
IB at 48, Hog? Are you looking 1 hour opening range?
47 and a quarter is the high of the first hour of the regular trading hour session. So that's where I'm showing the IB high, and that's right where this 30-minute bar opened. So it was very inconclusive. We put in a new high in the S&Ps, and we've come back down below that initial balance high. So as long as we hold below that, I like shorts. Same thing in the NASDAQ. At NASDAQ, IB high 25,574. As long as we hold below that, I like the shorts. So there's your risk.
My conflict here that I'm looking to the 30-minute opening range, not the 1 hour, just because the market opens at 8:30. So we have 30 minutes. I mean, the bottom of the hour is the one that I'm looking at, not the top of the hour.
Yeah, you're looking at 38.75.
So, I'm looking at 68.38. That was the high of the first half hour.
First half hour. Yep.
So
I see it. Could be a first out if you're short from the hour long IB high. I'm looking for this market to hold below the initial balance high in both the S&P and the Nasdaq. Again, initial balance high in the S&P 68.47 quarter, Nasdaq 25.574. If that doesn't hold, then I stop and I just look for something else to happen.
Yeah, you know what's at the session high though, right?
No, don't you say it. Don't you dare say it.
Yeah. Our 3-bar reversal.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. It never did
Thought
hit
you were gonna
that
say
stop loss
deadline.
on that 3-bar reversal that I was referring to. There's only one.
Oh, we had a nice
I
little
did
1 minute
not
range
take it,
up
though.
there too. Kind of lulls you to sleep as an opportunity. Then you start seeing some 1 minute candles stack up, and it's like, oh, maybe we're kind of petering out up here. And then it just
we did.
slowly rolls over.
Microsoft is cooling off a little bit, now down 2%. Its PR blitz has
Nvidia's
fizzled for
down
now.
0.6. Starting to test the higher low kind of uptrend that it's been making around these like 180s, 180.20s. So maybe if that fails, you can see these 450s in the NASDAQ. Or we might have a short opportunity at 550s if we are still bearish.
Or buy it.
Or yeah, we could buy it or sell it. I mean, both are valid. Both are valid.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on my end for trades.
The 5 minute, we can see this higher highs, higher lows forming.
Sit on hands. Sit on hands. Sherwin-Williams up 0.5%. Let's go.
Mix that paint. All right, bounce off
could be
the overnight
interesting.
VWAP in the ES for now. Not buying before 35. Still looking to test, depending on how it reacts to selling around 68.60.
I have a limit buy at 68.37. It's the half an hour opening range high. Same time, the point of control.
Yep.
For today. So it's worth trying buying the area with a stop at 30, 7 points of risk, giving it a room initially to move, and then we will reassess the stop. So maybe it could be less than 7 points.
There's a little wiggle there in the NASDAQ. I like that trade idea there, Mo. Putting that limit order in there ahead of time. This is feeling bearish.
So I didn't do it earlier, but on Polymarket, they're pretty confident at this point that Kevin Hassett is going to be the next Fed chair. And apparently, just reading some stuff from Charlie Gasparino right now, is that there's a lot of corporate America type folks that are pleading behind the scene not to do that.
Really?
Yeah. He seems like a nice guy, Hogue, but I don't think what was the succession thing? You're not serious, people.
Still gotta watch that. 14 minutes till Euro close. Eyeing these 25,550s, interesting level here. Might have support becoming resistance. Nice little 1 minute range forming underneath. Rejected 600s. Maybe it's a continuation down to lower 400s. But you don't know till you bet.
It's possible. The worry, by the way, with no matter what he does, is remember all markets are kind of like an opinion type machine, and especially in bonds, we got to think about another word than smart money. But if they lack confidence in the Fed share pick, it could lead to yields rising, like the 10-year, even if we cut in the short term, which would not be good.
All right.
All I'm
we are
saying
back to
is Waller's right
IBI.
there.
I'm out
Look
for
at those
Waller.
wires.
Wow.
Just run from me.
Just buy it.
Just buy it.
Yeah. We had the idea, not execution. I feel the market say,
Nasdaq-
nice try, Mo.
Nasdaq not holding up as well, but still. Chop fest.
This market, yeah, this market's tough on both sides.
Yes, it is.
A lot of good 20-point, 30-point opportunities for trades. We're just not getting the big runners. But maybe if we go back up to 600s, there could be another opportunity for a short. It's a good short 1, 2, 3 times so far.
Realistic expectations, like you said, 10 to 20 points seems to be the play here.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
And they're piling on from Duda, quote, Hassett is everyone's last choice.
Probably means he's getting picked then, if that's the case.
Possibly.
Now you have to say that's not financial advice then, because of poly markets. That is not financial advice. Nice little bid here. NVIDIA responding in kind, probably.
I have a bid at 68.49. 68.49.
Okay.
My stop would be 68.44. Two minis.
Those in the market. On 2 ES, 68.49 half. Testing the initial balance high here at 574s in NASDAQ.
Right back to it. It's a chop fest right here.
It is a chop fest. It is a total chop fest.
Okay, we are coming to my trend line, my scary trend line. I just should delete it.
Well, yeah, Mo, obviously. You got to get all the bad stuff off your charts if you want your trade to go well. Oh, would you ever lean up against the initial balance high on a retest like this? Is that a trade concept?
Yeah, 3 times we use it. I'm preemptive to the breakout now.
Got it.
Breakout, looking for the extension of the opening range, 68.57. So I have enough room to my target.
To answer your question, Dolby, yes. If this was a true failed upside auction, absolutely. Absolutely. But this is not a true failed upside auction, and the S&P's put in a weak high. I think that the high is going to be revisited.
Okay.
Now,
cool.
especially because now we've given up the IB, the initial balance high, to the downside. Now that we're back above it, I think we're going to probably see a new high.
Like a new high that's going to like stick around?
New
or
session high.
yes?
New session
New
high.
session high. Okay.
Do we have negative delta in ES?
Positive 4,200 for the day. Regular trading hour session. I know you'd rather see negative delta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give you a little bit of extra confidence. I'm looking at these lower highs we've been making in NASDAQ. Basically, just have a big Dorito going on. It's starting to form. Really good higher lows, but we're starting to get some lower highs in and around the 600s. 20-point
When
pullback.
price centers around an initial balance, extreme,
Mm-hmm.
it just turns into a chop fest, and I have to just take my hand off the mouse.
Take a lap, touch some grass.
Yep. Exactly.
Come back
For
lunch.
me, a lap takes a while.
Takes a while. 8 minutes till Euro close. Good question in chat. What does a negative delta tell you, Hogue?
Well, it just says that the negative delta is more aggressive sellers. Delta is basically the number of contracts that trade on the offer using buy market orders. All of those contracts are positive delta, minus the number of contracts that trade on the bid, which are sell market orders, which is negative delta. So if we were sitting at the highs right here with negative delta, I would say, well, the more aggressive traders are the ones that are hitting the bids. They're the sellers, but they're not getting price action their direction. That might tell me that there's another entity or entities that are larger that are just placing bids and replenishing those bids, getting the short time frame traders too short, where we might see a squeeze to the upside possibly later on in the session. No guarantees of any of this. It's just one of the data points that we look at.
Market dropped to my stop minus 1 tick. Stop was 68.44.75. It touched 68.45. Let's see if this holds or not.
Bitcoin spot 92,145. Off a little bit of highs. Trade as high as
sellers going on.
I'm flat.
93,800.
It's a chop fest, Mo.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try again later.
Yep. It's just a 20-point pool party, back and forth. Buyers and sellers splashing around. Prices not going a whole lot of places.
Pool party?
Yeah, I just made it up. 20-point pool party.
I like it.
Here we go.
Pool party.
Yep. Everyone hop in. We're not going anywhere.
Go.
Get your floaties on. Welcome to the pool.
Yeah, I feel like this week's been tough for the real short-term trades. But if you zoom out, you've been in a really, really nice range.
Come in the water's fine. Actually, water is pretty lukewarm.
It's not, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little choppy.
It's a little choppy. I mean, it's buy 540s, sell 560s, sell 580s, buy 560s.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Hopefully it starts to pick up here in a minute.
Yeah. Actually, I think we can use Richard Harris's pool. I think he actually has a pool house. So Richard Harris, if you're out there, let us know if we can have a pool party.
Yeah, he's got one of those big piano pools like Liberace, right?
Yeah.
There's
strawberry wine coolers.
Bel Air Mansion
on the house.
Coming up 4 minutes until Euro close.
Looking forward to that. Love a good Euro close. A little bit of volatility there.
Cool. Yesterday. Oh, as Doherty mentioned, Jensen was just at the Capitol early. He's going to be meeting with the GOP Banking Committee at 1 Central today. And now we have on here at 1:30 the always mysterious, just says Trump makes announcement. What that is, we'll all find out.
Oh man,
together.
love it,
Yeah.
love it.
ECH, baby.
This is a market waiting for stuff. I mean, people are asking about what's a megaphone pattern, what's a Dorito pattern. It's a market that's waiting for some news, waiting for some news.
No.
Yeah, I'm
Just
not seeing
chopping
any
back and
rhyme or
forth here.
rhythm.
I'm
Yeah,
long
there's
again.
Let's go.
Long again.
Can't spell momentum
Same
without Mo.
level, 68.49. One more try.
Back to the well.
How many, Mo?
Two minis.
All right.
Stop 68.44.
You get the volume profiles in the S&P and the Nasdaq, basically right at the initial balance high. It's a very it's a popular place to trade. A lot of agreement on buying and selling going there. Makes me crazy when that happens.
What is this rejection at my entry point?
NASDAQ is doing its best impression of itself today.
It's like a coin flip when this happens.
I mean, if you have this like setup in your toolbox, it is tradable, but you just have to have your expectations managed. It is just you're scalping. You're just assuming you're not going to make higher highs, you're not going to make lower lows, and you're just looking for some meat in the middle of that. If you like trading those ranges, they are there for you. But don't look for anything more than like 40 or 50 points. Market is very happy right here.
Aren't we part
1
of the
minute.
market?
Yeah, and we're unhappy.
Not right now.
And that shorted IB high looks enticing. Maybe at like 580s. Haven't been able to make a higher high over that. Nvidia is not doing anything right now. It's been stuck between like 40s and 60s, 180.40 and 180.60 for several minutes here. So Mo, in this like situation, you kind of bought the high here. Do you look to get flat if you get back to entry, or you just hold this thing until profit?
No, just wait for my stop or my profit.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it looks that I just bought the high of this small move. However, in the big scale, we have a range, and the buyers just trap the sellers here, come back again. They're reloading one more time. So I'm looking. If we stays above the high of the range, yes, I might trail my stop to the point of it.
Nice.
Buyers are trying, and so far they are doing not bad, better than sellers.
Euro close is come and gone.
We need to poke it with a stick.
Yep.
Really big stick.
Really big one. Like
Yeah.
a Trump-sized stick.
Sometimes
Christmas
it's
tree.
mismanaged expectations where right when we came on this morning, I was looking for some real action there. We had the employment, we had the Microsoft, but what is it? Microsoft's PR department came out and I won't use the reference I want, but they rained on my parade.
I wonder how many people that has to go through to get approved before you can release an announcement on behalf of Microsoft. They like fast track that one somehow. Let that slip through.
Has to go through legal.
Yep.
Probably
Nice
30
momentum
people.
here. Probably 30. Let's go, Mo. Getting this momentum trade here.
I imagine it's like that
It's
folder on
important that
Ford
these
versus
highs-
Ferrari.
Okay.
I get the timing wrong first time. Next time, a little bit earlier.
Yeah, you weren't wrong. Just early.
Now I have to be patient.
Do we like shorts at 600s?
Break this high.
Just buy it.
Just buy it? Is that the mode we're in now?
Week high. Here comes that new session high, Dolby. Somebody's going to have to get out and push.
I'm on this trend line. I will just delete this trend line. Just go away.
Gotta push. Just buy some more. Get this thing
But
going.
I don't see these buyers stepping in on the major stocks either, so I don't trust it. I don't trust this move.
Are you looking at anything more than price, Dakota? When you look at the major stocks, you're just looking at price, and that's it.
Yeah, looking at price, I'm like, Nvidia's down 0.4. Microsoft is still down basically -2. We're not seeing a lot of movement, but then we're watching the Nasdaq push these highs, and so I wouldn't look for a breakout trade here. It'd be hard for me to buy it up near these highs for a break above 600, unless we start to see a change. But I could see us
All
testing
right. Well, one
600.
person I do trust is Hogue, and Hogue's got to be getting out of here soon. Work on the morning recap. So, any final words for everyone out there?
Yeah, be careful. Hey, there's that new high in the S&Ps. Check out that week high. Mo, Dakota, Dolby, Jack, was
my
a pleasure.
back point
See
of
you soon.
entry. Thank you, Hogue.
Mo. Hogue, we'll see you later.
Well, with that, Hogue's leaving us. We have another guy. John Doherty's going to come in with some stats. Hit us with those.
Hey, the other guy is here. What's up, everyone? Let's take a look at some payouts and P&Ls. We get some live funded bonuses from yesterday also. Let's start with those P&Ls from yesterday. Big numbers coming from these live funded traders. Colin S trading the S&P and the NASDAQ, $29,084 pulled out of the live market yesterday. Nice job, Colin. Alfredo, $25,337, also trading the S&P and the NASDAQ. Collins K, 22,509, trading the ES, NQ, and gold. Our lone gold trader on the list today. Collins S. Adel, 18,212, trading the ES and the NQ. And Abin rounds out our top five, $17,962. Let's call it $18,000 trading the NASDAQ. Great job. Way to jab away at it. These live funded traders. All right, payouts from yesterday. You want to see some impressive numbers? Check this out. Shang up at the top, $58,686. That is a great way to go into the holidays. Pull that money out of the live account. Made it trade in the live markets. Way to go, Shang. Diana, $13,480. Alvanius, $9,880. Ray, $9,700. And Ahmad, $6,624. Again, nice shout outs to all of these live funded traders. I hope you keep track of when you see your names on TV. All right, let's take a look at those live funded account bonuses that were being paid out. JM hit tier 3, which means he hit $50,000 in profits. You can see he's got a P&L of $120,000. But since the program started, he hit $50,000 in profits, giving him a $10,000 bonus. That is your tier 3 structure. Let me go through all tiers. So tier 1, $15,000, get you a $1,000 bonus. Tier 2, $20,000, get you a $5,000 bonus. Tier 3 is $50,000, get you a $10,000 bonus. Tier 4 is $100,000, that'll get you a $20,000 bonus. There's 7 total tiers. It goes all the way up to $1 million in profits, which will get you a $100,000 bonus. But we've got a couple other traders here. Chun-Chi, and Nathan all hit tier 2, worth $5,000 each. So we've got some live traders making moves and putting more money in their pockets. Way to go, everyone.
Thank you, JD.
You got it.
And we're back here. What's happening with the trade, Mohammed? Oh, you're on mute. We'll never know.
Mute fine.
$5. I took a profit at 68.57. Trailed my stop now at 68.52. 68.52 my trailing stop for the remaining contract.
Excellent.
This is
Video's looking better. Dakota, where you at this
for the
market?
high of the day.
Little chop fest for you.
68.62.
Yep. Might be getting range over range here. 600s looks like they might support.
Just buy it.
Just buy it.
I'll just put that on repeat for the next 30 minutes.
Well, we are coming to the top of the range we've been in for the last couple of days in the ES. We have bounced hard off this 3 times so far.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
a
should
range
you-
day basically today. So I'm not surprised if I see the market tumble back again to the middle of the day.
Would you guys notice if I had a cardboard cutout of me and I just set it right here with a recorder saying just buy it?
I wouldn't notice.
Yeah, or it would take a shockingly long time.
Yeah.
Without it depends.
Yeah, BTFD, just my quote. Let's go. You guys would never notice.
That's right. It's on repeat.
And then we'd be in the production meeting at the end of the day, and we'll be like, "Wow, Dakota was great today. Yeah, he's really bringing it."
Really
He
performed
called the
well.
market. So
Uh-huh.
perfect.
Oh,
Okay.
in and out of this range. Props to the bulls.
Here's the 620s.
I mean, this is hard to trail actually. You know, you can see in my chart, I should trail my stop to the last pivot here at 68.54. However, it's the same highs that we have before. So this is an entry long again. So this is what I will do. I will trail my stop at 68.54. If the sellers came and took me out, if they show strong green candle, I will jump in again. So
I like
this
the trade
exit
here,
is
Mo.
just for managing the risk.
NASDAQ screen on the day.
It is 0.06. Ooh.
ES is up 0.25%. We get the Russell up 1.2%.
Nvidia's breaking out of its little Dorito pattern.
VIX down to 16.19.
Okay.
Looking pretty good.
Do we try to get long 600s on a pullback? Makes sense.
Mm.
All right, we'll get a bid in.
Let's
see if we
see
can
some
get
resistance here. This is a resistance level. This is the lower 600 resistance level.
You don't think the 600s are gonna hold here?
I have a hard time seeing it. I mean, this is that level I was talking about since we opened. This was support throughout the overnight London session. So maybe we chop around here for a minute.
We might. We're gonna bid these 96s and see if we can get a little scalp. Mo, oh Mo, look at you. Look at your stop. Just dodging that. Well done.
If you zoom in a little bit, you can see one tick.
Yeah. Maybe get a fingernail between there.
Man. How's everybody trading in the chat? How are you navigating these markets? Let's vibe check. Vibe check the YouTube chat.
Well,
chat is going to be frustrated, if I had to guess.
Looking at the old tilt, 61% long ES, 68% long NQ, half and half in oil, 2/3 long gold. People love being long gold.
Mm-hmm.
And it's worked for the most part.
Yeah, I've seen that chart.
Choppy. This is buying every
Carefully.
red candle. Must be doing good there. Chop fest. Sitting on hands. Gorilla, good. No, no noodles for you, Paul Stone. Well, that's unlucky.
I'm looking
What if
to
we just
add
bounce off
this
5860
trade.
again? That'd be a beautiful thing.
C-Pill passed the combine. Great work.
Yeah, well done.
NQ is a toxic relationship,
Mm.
but
Not the
NQ
first
is the
or
love
last
of my
person to
life.
say that.
No,
Gil Pennick, keeping my combine to $300 a day. Well done. What is your risk per day? Is it less than 300 or more than 300?
0 trades for me today. Can't get a read on the market. Hey, no trade's also a good trade.
Mm-hmm. That's a good sign of maturity as a trader.
Yeah, if you took no trades today in this market, that's a win. That's good. You're better than 95% of traders.
Yep.
If you don't lose money.
There is someone somewhere who wishes they did not trade today.
100%.
I guess
There's a
the
lot of
White House
someone
is
somewhere.
to announce sharp reductions in fuel economy requirements, according to officials and automakers. I cannot confirm whether or not that is what the announcement when Trump speaks at 1:30 is.
There's a nice little range
47,
forming
up
up here.
16.
Yeah, they remembered me. They say, "Oh, still there."
Oh,
Let's
we
go take a
forgot one.
stop.
We forgot to stop.
Yeah,
Come give me yours, Mo.
I'm fine. It's just stop profit. If they took me out and strong green candle, I will jump in long again.
We are for now bouncing off of where I have some SPX options resistance. Got almost up to that 6850 level. Then I think it might be tough for it to get the next 20 points beyond that, absent some news.
Mm-hmm. We're just stuck in this old 10-point range right now. Some really weird looking wiki 1 minute candlesticks here. A lot of little wicks.
We got some sellers up there
Trace
doing the
looking
same
good.
thing. We
Yeah.
could be seeing some of that resistance I talked about with those 300 lots that are stacked up there.
We're gonna shake and bake this. What are we doing here, Nasdaq? Come on, there we go.
Shake and bake it.
Shake and bake. Ooh, there's some movement.
A little wiggle. Now, this is still that resistance zone. This is still that resistance zone. These lower 600s. Look at that. Overnight London session. This was a level of support. And support is starting to become resistance. 3
Once
bar
again, I'll tap
3 bar
the chart.
reversal. 3 bar reversal will be a
Multi-day
close below
resistance.
96.
These are 1 hour
Yep.
candles in the ES. Very clear resistance there.
I'm flat. PNL 363.
Nice job, Mo.
Nice job, Mo.
Good trading there. All right,
Down
we're in
we go.
596. We are in 596.
Yeah, I'm looking to buy the dip as well. I mean, if I see strong green candle here, I will jump long one more time with the stop just below the same candle. Because you are touching the moving average, buyers having control, testing the highs that we just broke.
Mm-hmm.
So that is, if this is a breakout, that's a retest. So now we expect a continuation up as long as we are above these highs.
right. Well, house is in. We got 596s.
What's your realistic expectation on this?
620s. It's like 15 points. Nothing huge. Nothing huge.
That's
Risk 50
that's
to make
24
50.
points.
Yep. See if we can get 620s. And as long as we're doing range over range, it's just like kind of, you know, if that's one of your setups, you kind of just got to take it. We left a lot of those on the table.
I mean, that's great
So-
entry price. You got 96s.
Yeah. 96 evens. We got. We're doing okay here. We could probably go to break even on this one. We don't need to see a 20-point pullback. Let's just see if we can hit these 20s and be good with it. Nice little base hit. See how it plays.
Okay, I'm long. I'm long again. 2 minis at 68.56. Stop just 68.52.
Let's go, Mo. Let's go. I'm just floating around here.
Mo and the house are long.
Let's see if these 600s can hold. It's the nice thing about getting long below 600s. We can kind of lean on 600s as supports if it wants to. Dakota, you were definitely talking about that resistance up there. Yeah, we had a bunch of candlesticks between like 620s and 600s. A lot of little wicks there.
Yeah, it's a quant fight or quant scuffle.
The old quant scuffle. This feels not as good as it did. These sellers might have something to say here.
Mm-hmm.
Are you one of them, Dakota? Is this a short opportunity for you?
I am neutral,
Neutral? Okay.
but I wouldn't be buying up here up against this resistance.
Yeah. I'd lean short. The only thing that is confounding that is just how many times can we bounce off this before it breaks through? It's made many attempts over the past week.
We are flats.
What's the result?
Plus 59.50 all day. It was a scratch.
All right.
Nice.
I think we got a buck on it. We didn't really see the price action that we wanted. We wanted to see that just bounce with some serious strength, but the buyer momentum just has not really been here today. It feels like reluctant buying.
Yeah.
You looky there.
Flat.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Who in chat caught that short on the 3-bar reversal? That was a beautiful 3-bar reversal at that level of resistance.
You always doing your 3 bars on 5 minute or 3 minute?
5 minute.
5 minute.
5 minute for me. Yeah, I mean, that was the low of London session, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good read on those that support and resistance there. Run that 620.
Walker said, "Yes, sir. I got it. Me. Caught it. Great work,
Nice
chat.
job, chats. Good
DBA
stuff.
concepts. We got this.
Only need one setup.
Realistic.
Tip of the week. Tip of the week.
Keep it simple, straightforward. Don't look for anything too crazy of a move. I would not expect a 100-point move. We might get it, sure, but 20, 30 points is perfect in this market environment.
Well, if it's like the last test, we'll rotate down 40 or 50 points in the ES. See if we can keep this party going.
NVIDIA, just big old Dorito today.
They gave some movement at least. We got a few more minutes left here in fast markets. I believe we are flat across the board. House count, I think all day is up like what, $103 or
Maybe
something.
$1.50,
Dakota,
something like that.
630. Will you continue trading today? Are you locking in day number 11?
I am going to hit this lockout button right here and manually lock out and call it day number 11 in this live account. Green on the screen, 11 for 11. Let the good times roll. Keep going.
Great stuff, Dakota.
Keep going. And here, I'll show you what I was referring to. I know, chat, you know what what I'm talking about, but we have new viewers tuning in every single day. But you can see this was that resistance level, that London session, which is going to be, it's a zone. Everything's a zone. These 613, 610, 6 level. And sure enough, here's that 3-bar reversal that this not only this one that played out really well, but the one that we just talked about right there. 3-bar reversal and entries technically the break of it, stop loss above it, and it's up to you how you want to trade it. Like trade management, you get in after the 5-minute close, do you preempt it? There's a lot of different ways to play it, but it's a little breadcrumb that helps identify maybe a reversal pullback.
Great explanation there. Mo, thank you so much for joining us today. What do you got the rest of the day? It's late there. Past dinner time.
Actually, I have an appointment after 1 hour, so I will give it 1 hour to trade, and that's it. Most likely, I'm looking to buy the dip in the next dip. Otherwise, shorting the market is not healthy for your health.
Not in the long term, but it feels so perfect at the moment. Gotta love those shorts. And Dolby, you're back on today, correct?
Back on in 15 minutes, hanging out with Jay and Cole. Should be a wonderful time. See what we can get.
This is preview. Stick around because the rest of the day we got Hogue doing the morning recap next to go through all the trades in the house account and from our guests. Then, as Dolby alluded to, Rising Star, Dolby, Jay, Coach Jay, Cole C will be there. Got a shoulder tap with Aaron, JD, Hogue, Hoop in for group coaching. Chad, Brad, and Nick are back in the 1 o'clock. I'll be there to, I don't know, be like a hall monitor or something. And then Dolby, Mandy, and Hoop will close out the day for Power Hour. Tons more happening. We're going to sell off here just in time for us to take this quick break. This is Top Step TV. Let's go.
Click like, click subscribe. This is Top Step TV.
With our new profile management system, you can easily update your personal information and your account preferences so that everything runs smoothly on Top Step X, and we will call you the right name when you end up on the big board, perhaps. With our new profile management system, you can easily update your personal information and your account preferences so that everything runs smoothly on Top Step X, and we will call you the right name when you end up on the big board, perhaps.
Yes, it is time for the morning recap. Hopefully, you are having a good trading day. These markets have been a little bit wacky, if you will. We're seeing gold putting in new session lows here as we speak. We're seeing crude oil doing the same almost, and a decent pullback in the equities is occurring right now. But of course, we are going to take a look at the opening range trades this morning and the trades, some of the trades that were taken during fast markets. Starting with the opening range trade in gold is a little bit of context. The market did open in range and above value from yesterday. The opening range, 5 minute opening range, did break to the upside. We got our close and it ended up long two micros. 42.54.90. Got out of one of those at about 1.5 to 1 on that. It was a pretty decent rush to the upside. So we did take advantage getting out of one of those up at 42.67.40, moving the stop pretty much to break even. We didn't really move the stop, but when the market pulled all the way back to that level, we just said, you know what? We are going to just take this off and focus on moving forward. Market did eventually take out and put in a failed upside auction above the initial balance high, moving pretty quickly within the next couple of hours back to the initial balance low, which would be the target off of a failed upside auction, coming back inside to remaining somewhat range bound for a period of time. But something seems to have changed. Seems like there may be some new information in the marketplace. Just taking a quick look on the wire here, not seeing anything off the bat here, but it does seem as though there is some sort of change. Let's take a look at the opening range trade in crude oil. Again, looking at context, the market opened in range and above value from the previous session. That's just kind of a shorter time frame context. Take a look at the trade we took this morning. Kind of a larger, maybe an average opening range trade here. We were looking at shorts here. Once the 5 minute bar closed below here, we ended up short two micro crude oil, 59.07. Didn't really pay us much for very long. The market continued to grind higher. Took out our stop up here at 59.47. Tested right to last week's high. We were looking at this earlier, week high, week high. We knew that there were going to be sellers up there, and those sellers remain in the business. They are still in the building. Tested the last week's high, and the market has been peeling off ever since. We ended up short, got stopped out up near that high there, and the market is continuing to roll lower. We're not big fans of crude oil lately. Mo came into fast markets a little later on in the session, did take a couple of trades, got long two ES 68.49. It's a really nice trade. Again, looking at context, we haven't left yesterday's range the entire session. We looked at the overnight, we looked at yesterday's low. We did take it out prior to the regular trading hour session, but in the regular trading hour session, we have an inside day, which is a little bit surprising. Let's take a look at the 5 minute chart. So Mo came in a little bit later, was looking for longs, got long a couple of ES above the initial balance high, 68.49. Took a nice profit on those up to 68.57. Started looking again for longs later on in the session. Got long two ES 68.57. Got flat on those about 68.53. Overall, a pretty decent profit. Exactly what it is, I'm not sure. I'm kind of thinking about a $500 profit for his time here on fast markets. Now let's take a look at the NASDAQ. We had Dakota and the house account trading the NASDAQ this morning. Again, looking at context, the market opened in range, below value. And again, similar situation. We haven't left yesterday's regular trading hour session in today's regular trading hour session. So far, setting up an inside day, even with a little bit of information that came out prior to the open, it really knocked us off the overnight highs here, putting in the overnight low, and we still remain inside of that range. Let's take a look at the 5 minute. All right. So Dakota ended the session up about what? up about $640 on the day, just pointing out a couple of the trades. He started out short here, coming in, a little bit after the open. Got short two micros, uh, 25, 465. He ended up scratching those. Took a couple of longs here at 25, 536. Flattened those at 25, 500 for a small loss. Ended up getting long along with the house account just after he got taken out of that small loss. House got long 2 MNQ, about 25, 510. Dakota long 4. Dakota, well, the house got out of those at 25, 530 for a pretty decent profit there. Dakota held out a little bit longer on those, getting out of all 4 of those in pieces, but at an average of approximately 25, 550. Then Dakota was looking again for longs, kind of similar to what Mo was looking at. We were looking at the initial balance high and looking for opportunities for continuation above that initial balance high. Dakota got long to 25 581, getting out of those at 25 603, which was right up here against settlement. Really really a good trade, keeping his expectations managed. Nice trade there. And again, Dakota finished the session on the day up $640. You may have noticed one thing I mentioned during fast markets is when these markets start to center around an initial balance, either an initial balance high or an initial balance low, they tend to become very choppy. And this is something that, I've learned over time. When I start to see volume centering around the initial balance high or initial balance low, time centering around the initial balance high and initial balance low, I'm better off just relaxing a little bit, maybe finding better trades, better opportunities, perhaps later on in the session. And that really has kind of proven true because, again, we're trading above, below, above, below, above, below. And if you're going to treat the initial balance like, a support level or a resistance level, you're going to end up with a lot of little stop outs. So just keep that in mind. If you do notice that that price is centering around an initial balance high or an initial balance low, maybe start thinking about looking for opportunities for range trade, because this market is doing exactly what ranging markets do. Once the range was set, it trades to the low, trades back to the high, trades back to the low, trades back to the high. I don't know how long this is going to happen or continue. Just be careful with it. If you don't trade range, ranging markets well, then look for better opportunities maybe later on if something were to change today. Almost looked like there was some sort of news that came into the markets. Let's take one more look back at gold. Gold has found, at least for the time being, some opportunities for potential longs. This looks a little bit like, hey, no, a little bit like overnight lows gave a pretty decent opportunity. Let's look at this on the 30. Now, overnight lows look like a pretty decent spot there to at least limit risk. So I don't know. We'll see how this day plays out for the rest of the day. Now it's time for, let's do a quotable quote. I like the one from today. Let's do it. All right. I quote Marcus Aurelius quite a bit, but if something is humanly possible, it's attainable by you too. This is a very difficult thing, learning to trade and becoming a profitable trader and succeeding at this. We all know how difficult this is. Many are called, few succeed. But I firmly believe that a lot more people could succeed at this if they would just actually believe that they can, if they would trust themselves, if they would do the hard work, they would establish good processes and stick to those processes and give those processes the opportunity to actually prove that they can continue to pay out. Let yourself succeed. That is our quotable quote for today. Looking forward to seeing Cole back on Top Step TV from Rising Star. Not only one of Top Step's rising stars, today just also happens to be his birthday. So make sure and tell him it is. We'll tell him happy birthday. Make sure. We got Coach Jay and Dolby joining him with Rising Star coming up next on Top Step TV. Let's go.
All right, welcome back to Top Step TV, Trade with Top Step. We got a rising star and a birthday boy, so everybody make sure you say happy birthday to Cole in the chat. I'm Jay. To the far right, we got Dolby Time. You see Dolby on Fast Markets. Cole, how are we doing today? Happy birthday. How are you looking at the markets?
Amen. Thank you very much. Market is just a chop fest today. You know, it's been very hard to make money, but here we are. You know, keep jabbing.
Just keep jabbing. We are in a range. We had some news come out this morning that Microsoft was lowering their sales quotas, and then we had some news come out that said that's not true. And here we are, right in the middle of that range. Dolby, we were talking about this range. You know, where do you see? I know you were on for Fast Markets. Are you looking at a higher time frame range? Because what I'm seeing so far for the New York session is we're kind of channeling upwards.
We definitely have that channel going on, and what we kind of noticed that we've had like some pretty clean stair stepping patterns like this morning, but since then it's just been very range bound. I think Dakota and I had an eye on those 600s to 620s. We had a lot of support there. The overnight turned into resistance. So maybe we just go back and look at 600s for, base hits on shorts. It's proven to be pretty useful so far. If we can see another consolidation up there, like the one we had around like 1040-ish, that might be a nice little opportunity to try a short. But it was kind of begging you to get short there. That is a really nice setup there for range traders.
For sure.
Yes, it is. Cole, how are you seeing the markets right now? I know you said it was a difficult market to trade. Let's see if we can get something on for your birthday here. But how are you seeing the markets right now?
I was trying to take a short earlier in that range that Dolby was talking about. And,
Okay.
of course, it back up and stopped me out for about $200 loss. But it would be nice if we could, try to break out of this consolidation and hit the overnight highs around 678 on NASDAQ.
Ooh, wow.
But I guess we'll see how it goes. If we can build some more structure to the upside, maybe.
Let's take a look. We got the Nasdaq right now trading 25,592. S&P trading 68.53 quarter. Let's take a look. Gold is trading. Where is gold? Where is gold? 42.42.90 last trade in gold, and crude oil 59.09 last trade over there. Back up at the highs of this range. Dolby, you guys took some trades in the house account, right? What's that P&L right now? And are you continuing to trade here?
$59.50 in this
Nice.
one. Just kind of just a little base hit and Andy there, and then I think Hogue and the house account for the opening range trade, I think, have like another 50 or $100. So we're somewhere between like 100 and 150 on the day.
Nice job.
Like I said earlier, it is 20-point pool party. We can just find some base hits. The ranges have been really good. Pretty easy to define risk. Just have to have the conviction of putting that trade on and trusting the setup. But I feel like it was a decent day. It's a decent day. We didn't choke any trades that bad.
There you go.
Stops
And it
too
wasn't
tight or
really a
anything
day
like
where
that.
you can hit a home run. I mean, unless you bought it off the open, right on that dip, down to those 430s in the Nasdaq. Not really a home run type of day, but they're not all going to be that. Seeing the equities push up just a little bit here. Let's take a look at the tilt. 55% long in the S&P, 60% long in the Nasdaq, 61% short in crude oil, and 62% long gold. Nasdaq trading right under this 25,600 area. So Cole, you were looking to get short up here before. Would you take that trade again, or is it kind of see how the market responds to this upper extreme of this range?
Yeah, exactly that. I want to see, well, number one, us not break out to the upside if I'm going to take another short. But we have had that same rejection twice already, and now we're back above that that initial level. So I'm kind of just going to sit on my hands for a little bit and see, if we get any more big reactions at this level, and then probably go from there. But not seeing anything like drawing me into a trade right now.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome stuff. Looking at this range here, it's pretty crazy that fake Microsoft news is the range for the day.
Yep.
Frustrating to say the least.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It puts weird vibes out into the market when that happens.
Yeah. Yep. Just like, can we trust anything that we're hearing right now? Is there another headline around the corner somewhere? Yeah. And you see it in the market. We got the Russell. I got 8 charts up on my screen right now. The Russell is making new highs of the day here, continuing to push. 2502 last trade over there. Shout out to any of the Russell traders, all 3 of you out there. And the Dow 47,830 last trade in the Dow. Anyone trading the Russell? I know somebody's out there. Somebody out there in chat is trading the Russell. If you are, let us know how it is going.
Yes, the Russell is not too bad,
Yeah.
Some of the people in our Discord group trade the Russell, and they seem to do pretty well. I'm still stuck with that, unfortunately. But
you haven't been tempted to move over.
I tried, man. I tried to do the ES, and I've been more unprofitable on ES surprisingly than the Nasdaq. It's
Really?
one of those relationships that when you're in there for a long time, it's like I've made the most money on Nasdaq, but I've also lost the most money on Nasdaq. So I think I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah. You said you're more profitable trading the S&P than the Nasdaq?
Vice versa. I'm more profitable with the
more
with the
profitable
Nasdaq
trading than the Nasdaq. Got you.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's just
Are you
the
more of like a
movement.
momentum trader?
Not really. I look at the overnight highs and lows. But in the price action that we've been seeing, like for example, this was the 8 a.m. candle. We have consolidation all night and after hours yesterday, and then it just tanks, and it barely misses this liquidity level from like yesterday morning by like 3 ticks, and then we completely reverse almost up in air. So it makes you like discouraged from wanting to target any of those levels, you know. But yeah, that's kind of my strategy. I'm looking for overnight high or low to be taken out, and then I'm looking for other structural points on the chart on like the higher time frame. Low time frame entry, high time frame price target.
Yep, love it. A little multi-time frame analysis. Put the odds in your
Absolutely.
favor. See if you can find a setup on a smaller time frame to manage risk, but then look for that bigger target on maybe a half-hour, 1-hour chart. Is winning recipe if you can get the odds in your favor on a trade. Don't even have to have a winning win rate. It'd be 30 or 40% if you're holding on to those winners long enough.
Right.
We got
So,
SOB
Cole,
in the chat said, I'm
Go ahead.
over in the YouTube filters, just letting them fly today. Over the effing NASDAQ. Honestly, moving to live cattle with Hoop. It's a choice. That is that is a choice. Cattle is a good trading market. We did hear the president earlier this week say that beef prices are coming down now. Let me pull up a cattle chart and see. Yep, looks like they're still going up to me. I went grocery shopping and steak
Still
prices
feels
have
like
not
it.
come down. So I'm
They have
waiting.
not.
I'm waiting for that now. But when it happens, I'll get short. But let us know how you do trading cattle. Let us know.
Yeah, hopefully cattle is more better price action than what we've been seeing in the equities.
Today it's just one directional. I see 5 green 30-minute candles. 5
In
green
cattle?
30-minute candles. Continue. Yeah, in cattle. Yep.
Wow.
Buy it, keep buying it.
Got a little 1-minute megaphone here on the micro NASDAQ. Lower lows, higher highs, stuck in a range, hanging around 600s.
Yep.
See what happens. I mean, shorts are kind of interesting up here, maybe for just a little base hit. Just get like 20, 30 points. That's all you're looking for. Cool. So it's your birthday today. Does that mean you take tomorrow off since it's your birthday today?
I probably should, right? If we see the same setup tomorrow. But, I don't know. Maybe I like to every 7 days I take a day off. I like that biblical perspective. Just you should always have like some sort of break when it comes to trading. I don't think trading every day is healthy.
So do you
Unless
take
you're just
off
hitting
every calendar, every like calendar trading day? So then like
every 7 trading days.
every 7 trading days. Okay, so
Every 7
day
trading
off
days.
lands on a different day. I like that.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, you want to, Jay, it's like you want to take a vacation before the market makes you take a vacation.
Oh yeah, forced vacations. Don't love those.
No,
don't
That's
love
not good.
those.
That's not good.
Absolutely.
I like that plan though.
Uh,
Every 7 trading days, take a day off. That's good discipline there too. A little mental reset. I think it also tests your discipline as a trader, sort of like delayed gratification. Can you? So many people always want to trade so badly, and can you tell yourself no, not today? Just because you can.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
And that's
smart.
kind of why I look at trading, right? To have that time freedom. So.
I love it.
Absolutely. Seeing us push a little bit higher here, 25,620 last trade in the NASDAQ, 68.59 last trade in the S&P. The S&P is actually getting ready to make highs of the day. 68.62 is that high. The NASDAQ has a little bit more work to do. Actually, is that the high of the day in the NASDAQ? I think it is.
Interesting, Jay, is that the last time NASDAQ was up here, NVIDIA was trading in like the 182s, like 182.50. Now NVIDIA is still down at 180.50, but NASDAQ, the futures, is kind of cruising to the upside. I mean, Microsoft is bidding a little bit. Who cares about Netflix? What's Meta doing?
Is somebody going to play if NVIDIA goes green,
yeah.
do we just see new highs of the day? NVIDIA's down about 0.5%. Good eye, Adobe.
That's
Good
kind
eye.
of weird. Maybe
No, I'm not dyeing my hair.
What would you dye your hair?
I don't
could see
know.
you as blonde, platinum blonde.
Honestly, I thought
You got
about it.
that
I thought
one.
about it when I was
Yeah.
younger. I chose not to. I'm very happy I
Mhm.
chose not to. But I don't think it would have looked
Yeah,
bad.
for your
But
scalp.
yeah,
No, I think you'd crush
yep,
it.
yeah. I might be bald now though. I might have lost
Chat,
my
what do you
hair. But
say? What color should Jay dye his hair? If we get, how many likes do we need? 1,500 likes. Jay will dye his hair, whatever chat says.
We might have to bump that number up, Dolby. Let's get to
2,000 likes.
2,778 likes.
Oh man, smash that like
2,778 likes. I'll do it.
Let's
And
go.
these have to be organic likes. They cannot be you cannot pay
Yes,
for these likes.
no botted, and Danielle will pay
yeah.
for it. Danielle will pay.
Right. Yeah, traders. I'm not going to do it. 25,630 last trade in the Nasdaq. 68.60 last trade here in the S&P. The Russell is continuing to push 25.0340. Honestly, it looked like everything was going to fall back into the range, but we are seeing some extension here. What happens when the news that comes out that sells the market off isn't real news? Equity markets are just kind of meant to go up, and we're just seeing a consistent bid here.
It's not the first time this has happened this year either, where we've had
Won't be the
announcements
last.
yeah, will not be the last. Kind of get tweaked. That's got to be frustrating. That's got to be frustrating, especially if you got stopped out on that, and it's like, wait, this never should have happened in the first place.
Yeah.
Get tagged on a trade. It's trading though.
It would be really nice to get one of those. It's a great day to buy stocks day. Was that 16%? Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, right. What time is President Trump making an announcement? That is 2:30 Eastern Time, 1:30 Central. Do we know what that announcement is about? We can do some research and try to find out.
Maybe Dan.
It just says an announcement. I'm sure Dan knows.
Yeah, would you ever dye your hair the Rodman colors? I mean, that was pretty iconic.
It was. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have a lot of confidence, but I don't know if I can pull that off, Dolby. To be honest,
I don't know if chat can give us 2,700 likes either.
It's gonna be tough. What are we at right now?
Tough. 594.
661.
Oh,
little refresh there.
Got a couple.
We're getting there. We're getting there, but
got a couple.
I think I want to jump into micro and
okay.
retest where we
Long or
fell.
short?
Long.
Long micro. Okay, NQ?
Oh, getting long.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have this 1 minute candle.
We'll see if we can get 615s. See, we bid the bottom of this 1 minute range here.
Sod Buster says, if you have to ask for like, your channel sucks. I disagree with that. Sometimes you need a reminder. But we appreciate you being here each and every day, Sod Buster. We appreciate you being here. Juan asks, can we explain the no activation accounts? I got you in just a minute here. We do see Cole getting ready to get into a trade. Cole, you have a bid in there. What price are you looking to buy here?
615.75, right underneath that 1 minute wick. And then stop loss will be at 606.
And we will do something similar.
Yeah, I think today's a 1 micro day, just with everything going on.
Man, they add up. They add up though. $30 here, $50 there. Now you got a couple $100. Life is good.
Amen. Let's go.
615.75. The Russell is continuing to push here. 25.04. I really thought the Russell was done for the day when we tagged that 2,500, but buyers still stepping in here. Cole, I think you might have just gotten tagged in.
Cole is in.
Not yet.
We are not yet. We're looking for 12.75. Maybe we're too stingy. We'll see. Nope, we're in. We are in. 612.75. Cole, what's your target?
Overnight highs. Overnight highs at 669. We can get through this.
Let's go.
That drop. I guess you call it a fly.
Nvidia needs to wake up here. We're still down like 0.5% in Nvidia, while the futures are kind of on the up and up.
Someone quick say AI, and we'll be right there. We'll be green. 0.6%.
Yeah. Where's
Nvidia
your
down
stop at?
0.6% on the day.
605.
Yeah.
605 is your stop. We can tighten up our stop then.
House counts
That
long
would
also,
hit.
Adobe? What price did you get?
Yes, we are. 25,612 and 3/4. So pretty insane entry if we get a bounce here. That's pretty much the low
Yeah.
of that little
Everything
range
looks
there.
like it wants to push. Let's see if the
Come on, baby.
the Russell leads us higher here. 25,621 last trade in the Nasdaq, 68.59 half last trade in the S&P. House count and Cole both long here.
I think Meta and Microsoft are doing the heavy lifting here. Nvidia down 0.6% now. But Meta is starting to bid up and Microsoft is trending to the upside. Huh. Nvidia,
Google
what
up
say you?
1.38% as well.
I need to add that to my list. Do I not have that? I do not have that on my list. I'm going to add that right now.
Cole, you got a question in the chat. If you can explain this trade, what made you get long here? What were you seeing that you like buying up here?
Well, first of all, we have upwards momentum and structure since this big opening drop right before they open. We broke this high on the 1 minute, so I guess we still have bullish structure, and now we're inside of a 1 minute fair value gap. Just to use some of those ICT concepts, we have. It looks like it wants to continue, so I'm taking a small risk. If we pull back into that range, it'll be what, $20. I think that's a fair trade. So I think we should definitely at least retest where we fell from this morning, and possibly go higher. So that's why I took the trade.
Stuff. The high of that sell-off candle was 25,653 in the Nasdaq. S&P is actually above that candle already. That high was 68.56 half. S&P right now trading 68.59 half, so 3 points higher than that Microsoft news candle. Let's see if the S&P or the Nasdaq plays catch up here. The Dow on its highs of the day, Russell on its highs of the day.
Nice.
Nasdaq, we're looking at you. We are looking at you. What's up, Gus?
Gus wants to go outside. Unfortunately, he does not know that it is like 20 degrees outside, and he would be quite unhappy if he was outside right now.
A lot of snow out there as well, right?
There is quite a bit of snow. It is very cold. He is spoiled and does not know it.
That's terrible.
But hey, honestly, if the Nasdaq keeps on going up and he's meowing, keep on meowing, Gus. Just go ahead. The Nasdaq seems to like it.
Shout out to CC in the chat said YouTube. I actually saw this morning as well. So all of these streaming platforms, they do your year-end wrap-up. Spotify shows what you were listening to. So YouTube started doing it this year, and it shows you a highlight of everything that you watched. So CC in the chat says, YouTube sent me a video showing highlights of everything I watched this past year. Top Step was #1 in frequency and time spent. We appreciate you being here. Thanks for being here each and every day. It's pretty cool to say that we are #1 on some people's watch list. It was mine as well. Mine was Top Step as well. It says I watched 240 videos of Top Step. How many trading days do we have this year? I'm here watching every day.
Every day.
Every day.
We're on almost every day. I'm going to put in another bid here.
See a little pullback here.
At 600 half. See if 600s can hold. Our stop would stay at, let's say, 95s. Yeah, that works. Let's see. Nvidia, come on, man. Let's go.
Right, just catch up already. Let's go.
Just do it. I'm stuck in a Dorito.
I'm starting to like these trading style. I know for the longest though, we said that you usually like just skip the morning and wait till like afternoon session and like power hour. So all the noise is gone.
Great. I mean, I actively dislike the open.
For sure. Well, I mean, look at this, right? That just baffles me how we have so much volume before the market even opened, like technically stocks, right? And then the rest of the day is just chop. It is.
Yeah. mean, it doesn't mean you can't do it. You just have to, like, I think, really widen out your stops for the open. Really widen them out.
Yeah. Wide stops, trade small.
Oh my goodness.
Let some of the dust settle. But there's a ton of opportunity. It just moves really quick. So if you're not, you get chopped up. Right, I'm looking at some 30-minute candles. Some 3-minute candles in the Nasdaq early on in the first 15 minutes. These are 70-point candles. So if you're trading the Nasdaq with a tight stop, you're likely going to get chopped up there. Dow making new highs on the day, Russell making new highs of the day, the Nasdaq trying to figure out what it wants to do today. But we got Dolby and the house account both long right now.
Along with coal. We're along with coal. We like this. Let's
Sorry, coal in the house account.
Something that might show up here. 617s could be resistance. Might be getting a little range under range potentially on the 1 minute. We'll see if we can get above the 617, 620 area. Just so stuck in the mud right now.
Yes, we are. Just a reminder to everybody, we got a form pinned to the top of the chat. Submit your questions for group coaching today. We got JD, Hogue, and Hoop, the OGs of group coaching. So make sure you get your questions in. Again, that form is pinned to the top of the chat. Group coaching coming in after shoulder tap today. I think we got Jack and Aaron for shoulder tap. So 12:15 Central Time. Make sure you get your questions in for group coaching. What are you guys looking at in the chat? I see Sage in the chat says, hoping to see this 3-bar reversal play out on the current 5-minute candle on the NASDAQ. See what you're looking at there. Confirmed 3-bar reversal, I think, would be a close under 25,615. Got about 30 seconds or so to wait on that confirmation. Or you could do like Dakota, preempt it. A really nice trade he took yesterday, preempting that 3-bar reversal, and it played out pretty well. Just kind of stalling out up here.
Okay, NVIDIA down 0.7. NVIDIA's down 0.7.
Do your job, NVIDIA.
Do your job. You have one
Do your
job.
job.
Perpetually go up. That's literally
Right.
why is this hard?
Lukey
doing
Luke.
okay. Meta doing okay.
My natural gas call is looking good. Yeah, natural gas trading above that $5 mark.
Ooh.
It is getting cold. It is getting cold,
That's
and
not
natural gas is, it's like I want to see a correlation chart between the weather, the temperature in the United States, and a natural gas chart. I think there's an inverse correlation there.
Okay, we're long 2 at 05
right.
half. We can get back
I
up
just
to
got
13s. We can reduce our
You're out there,
risk.
Cole?
This is
Yeah.
All right. Cole is out. Small loss trading, couple micros. 25,601 last trade here. Dolby, what's our average price now?
06 and a quarter. So we bid 600s, but we didn't move our stop. So some would consider it averaging down. Some would consider it
Building a position.
just averaging. Yeah. Buying into a losing trade, but that's not what this is. We knew what our risk was going to be. And so basically we're just saying, if we think 600s are going to be bouncy, then let's put an order in. We'll only risk, I don't know, 5 points compared to the initial, which is probably closer to 15 or 20 points. So you're adding a little bit of extra risk, but if you like the level, you can get some pretty good payoff there. So we'll see. Also lowered our average by about 6 points. But we are not making higher highs right now in the 1 minute, which is not great.
25,606 half last trade here in the NASDAQ, 68.5850 last trade in the S&P. Cole, you were going to say something there.
I was just saying, nice. That's a good lowering the average. That's a turtle soup for the win too, though. This, we just wicked that high, and now we're making structure to the downside, but we'll see. I mean, this is the character in Nasdaq, right? So
yeah, it is. Well, NVIDIA's starting to get down to the bottom of its Dorito, so maybe we get some bullish price action. We got to start popping some highs here.
Down 0.69, nice percent. Trading $180.17. We got drops in the chat, short the NASDAQ 25,613. Let's see. Dan Emmons, they're sure making it look like distribution floats up on light volume, sells off on high volume. Yeah, the volume in the market right now is just pretty light, kind of what we expect, lunchtime trade. But also, we're coming towards the end of the year. We got some bigger numbers coming out later this week and next week. I'm not too surprised to see on a higher time frame, range bound ish markets, right? The Nasdaq's kind of channeling to the upside, but if you look at the S&P over the last 4 days, we really haven't gone anywhere. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're trading these same prices next week.
Yep. Could
by
be range
Wednesday.
traders' delight, though.
Yep. Absolutely.
Can we get into the 20s? Can we get into the 20s? Got to change the vibe here. Get rid of these lower highs on the 1 minute. Just
there's no one above you, Dolby. I'm not seeing anything really on the order books that should keep us down, but we might need to have somebody come in and clear some of these offers out. Push us up here. 25,611.75 last trade in the Nasdaq. I just realized the Nasdaq is sitting right above settlement price, which is 25,606. So it's trying to decide whether or not it's going to go red or green on the day, and I could imagine that Nvidia could help us make that decision.
Only if it wants to.
Right.
Only if it wants to.
So
Doing
Nvidia-
okay in this trade so far. Not getting the momentum though. The momentum is not there yet.
Right.
620s.
Coach Hoop saying copper woke up today, up 3% on the day.
Hello.
I will not trade that market. I won't. After that, I mean, it only happened once, but I think it only needed to happen once. That copper tariff announcement where we saw a 25% sell off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just we're actually right at about 50% of that move right now on the daily. Good in this trade, Dolby?
No, I'm just saying. Just saying. It's like, yeah, we're good on copper.
Oh yeah.
After that
Oh
nonsense.
yeah, I'm good.
Don't need to see that again.
Nice.
We're only up 10 points, and it feels like a lot. Oh, what are you trading?
Well, not right now, but I've been trading silver. Silver's been, pretty good with all the volume above $50.
No, silver's
Yes,
hot,
it
man.
has
We got
been.
people asking about it in opening call now. That's how you know it's a hot market. If they're calling for it in
Yep.
opening call, that means it's moving.
Absolutely.